Violet, be quiet. Hey y'all, hey. Welcome back to Thugging It Out. Thugging It Out is a platform where we create a safe space to acknowledge, experience, and overcome real life issues in a positive and healthy way. Happy Saturday, y'all. How y'all feeling today?
Good.
Today is going to be a Talk It Out married edition. Like, it's going to be me and my husband, and we waiting on my sister-in-law and her husband, which is Ramel's sister. And we finna get into some things. So, I mean, Ramel, how you feeling today?
How you feel? No.
No, don't start because after that stuff you pulled last week, I know it had everybody in a frenzy because you was got on there talking all that mess about women. So we bring in the topic of marriage to the table. What
Well, this gonna be interesting because I have no idea what you gonna
it's
bring to the
we finna
conversation.
get into things because I'm finna ruffle some feathers. And
Oh,
I think it's something good that anybody could relate to.
can you handle the truth if I give you the truth?
I mean, yeah, I want you to give me the truth. I mean, at the end of the day, your truth is your truth, but I mean, hey,
Can you handle it?
I can always handle the truth.
All right, we're gonna see. Because I'm direct, I'm forward, I'm blunt. I don't
Yeah,
spare no feelings.
I mean, as long as you can reciprocate that energy.
I'm just saying I don't want to, have to go sleep with one eye open and shit because you ready to hurt somebody. So
No, it's not none of that. I mean, y'all already know. You got to be honest. You got to speak your truth. You got to acknowledge your real feelings. And the only way to get past them is to really say
this
it.
gonna be interesting though because Marcus and Quita, they've been married longer than us, so it's gonna be interesting. Hell, they've been together longer than us and married longer than us, so it's gonna be interesting to see their responses.
Their perspective.
Yeah,
Because me and you've been together 6 years and married almost one.
yeah.
Compared to they what probably since high school, which is what y'all older than me. So how long was that?
Shit, a very long ass time. But shit, I don't know. It's been some years. I think they were 12 years or some shit like that.
And they was high school sweethearts.
Yeah, so ain't no telling. But we'll see. I wish they could bring their ass on. Black folks don't never show up on time. I just don't understand it.
Why they gotta be black? Why is black folks?
Because
Even
I'm black.
black.
And I know black folks don't show up on time. Hell, I don't show up on time.
I mean, we could start with this topic. You know what? Since it's just me and you, let's talk. Meant to have check in. I'll check in with them once they join. But how are you?
Well, I'm good. Well, not really. I'm over now. Coming. I'm over. I'm coming from out of my dark spot. I was for the last few weeks. I've been in just a real dark spot. Not able to sleep. Not bad roaming. Up all late at night. So I'm just now starting to come out of it. Which for the last few days I've been feeling good.
I mean, for the people out there, I feel like he was going through some type of depression, but men, they never want to acknowledge or really face the truth and think, I don't know what's up with men. They feel like it's bad to say that you're not okay when
Eh, See,
you're
that's what I'm saying. You call it depression. I don't call it that shit. I don't call it that. I don't look at it that way. I just look at I was, in some mood and some shit and just had to get myself up out of there.
I mean, you only saying that because that makes you feel better instead of just acknowledging that you were experiencing some depressive feelings, that you were experiencing some questionable thoughts, that you were not yourself, which is okay because everybody goes through it. I don't see why it's so hard for you to just say, like, yeah, I wasn't okay. You could sit there and say, oh, I was just going through my moments, but now I'm good. It's like you kind of invalidating your feelings, in my opinion.
I don't know, cause when you, I don't know for everybody else, but for me, when I speak or acknowledge I'm feeling, if I was to say I'm going to depression, then I feel like that makes me weak. To me, not to nobody else looking at me, but to me, within me, it's like, no, you can't be weak. You gotta fight this shit. So for me, admitting something's wrong or admitting I got depression, all that shit just make me feel like, no, it makes me feel like I'm trying to find a pity. I don't know. I'm trying to find a pity way out of it, or I don't know. It just made me feel weird. I don't want to feel weak. I don't want to feel
But
like
where did it come from though? Why do that equal weakness though in your head? Because it don't.
because as a man, you consider yourself a superhero to your family, whether whether your kids acknowledge or not. To you, to your like to me, I consider myself a superhero to y'all, to you and the kids. So when my powers are gone, I guess metaphor speaking, or when life has gotten the best of me, then I feel like I feel sad within myself because it's like I'm superhero. I'm the superhero. I'm supposed to be the strong one. I'm supposed to be one that fights life and overcomes life and bring joy to the house and whatever type of energy. So when I'm not in that space, then I don't want to acknowledge that. I don't want to acknowledge that I'm not superhero on this day because then it makes me feel like I'm weak.
Well, I'm sorry to bring you to reality, but you're not a superhero. And I feel like
Well,
men, especially, it's okay to not be a superhero. You are human. And just like everybody else, you get tired, you have emotional up and downs, you have periods where you're not yourself, you have a lot of different experiences, and it don't make you less of a man if you're struggling at that moment. I think we really need to normalize men being able to say like, yeah, I'm not my best self. I am feeling a little depressed at the moment. I am struggling with these emotions and struggling with this because it don't make you less than a man.
I mean that's easy said than done when you're looking. I don't know when life has painted man to be a certain way, right? Again, I'm a '90s baby, so life as me growing up was like it's the opposite of what I'm teaching my sons, right? My sons can cry. I don't mind them crying, but life with me was you don't. If you fall down, you pick yourself back up. You don't cry about it. You don't sit in it.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
know. Hey, Quito.
we can't see you. It's really dark.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Six, 6 o'clock? Really? Really?
I know we had to go. I heard Kenya say 30 minutes, but we had to go pick tissue shop
Oh,
True.
from the hair salon.
True.
child being
Yeah. So I'm
hunted.
so I'm so sorry about that. I would have been in the house on, but I had to go pick her up.
Okay, well, we was just
What
doing a
Marcus?
check in with Marcus.
Oh, he getting on now.
Okay. Well, we was doing a mental health check-in. We need to hear Marcus' standpoint on that too, and see if he can relate to when men not really they self and they act like it's hard for them to say that they're struggling with certain things.
Yeah, I want to hear from his standpoint too. It's good to always hear from a different man's perspective. But
Yeah,
when
because some of y'all men be overdoing it.
you say what? Some of us men what?
Be overdoing it when we ask y'all to express y'all feelings and stuff. Y'all don't like to do that, and I feel like that causes problems in a relationship or marriage too.
Why? Why does it cause problems in the relationship if a man don't want to open up and express himself?
Cause if we don't know what's going on, and then y'all take y'all frustration and y'all anger out on us, women, and that cause problems in a relationship or marriage.
I mean, I gotta agree with that. When even for you, when you was going through your little stuff, you was very angry, and it's like instead of I don't know, it was like one of them things that you just couldn't come out and say like, okay, I need time, I need space, I need to figure myself out. It just comes out as anger because you can't necessarily communicate that. Oh yeah, I'm not.
Right. Huh? I mean, I'm pretty sure it did come out like that. And that's not something I meant to do, but shit. Unintentionally, it's just shit. It comes out. It does. you try to fight it and hold it back, and sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But again, you just looking at it like you trying to fight this battle on your own.
Huh?
It's not gonna
So,
work. It's next to each other.
so that's what it is.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. We gotta find out a way that men could just. I don't know. What do you think the best way? You think it's easy for you to talk to other men about how you feeling, or is it one of them things that it's like I just can't tell her. I don't want my family to know. But would you be able to go to another man and be like, okay, yeah, I'm not my best self. I'm feeling a little depressed.
No, because I'm not saying I wouldn't be okay with it, but men don't talk like that, right? When men get around men, we just be like, man, motherfucker going through some shit. We keep it like that, keep it simple. We don't be, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going through like breaking it down in detail, emotional type shit. We don't do that. We just straight up, hey man, yeah, I'm fucked up right now. We keep it simple, keep it basic like that. And then the response from another guy probably be like, man, you'll be straight, man. You'll be straight. It don't be like, holler at me, tell me what's going on. You'll be like, man, you'll be straight. You'll be
So
straight, bro.
y'all never talk about how y'all feeling, y'all emotions.
Nah,
So who do y'all talk about that with?
nobody. To ourselves
So
and our
what-
head.
and y'all think that's healthy for men?
I don't know. I'm just saying that's how I operate. Marcus, how you operate? I don't know if you pay.
I think he is froze. We can't hear you.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah.
Yeah, what was the question again?
How you operate with expressing yourself as a man when you're going through shit.
Honestly, shit.
I think it's
Don't
fine.
solve shit.
We couldn't hear you
Hello?
what you said. Yeah, we couldn't hear you what you said.
I said I really don't shit because me solving or explaining how I feel about certain situations, it ain't gonna solve shit. So ain't no point in me saying how speaking on how I feel about anything because at the end of the day, it's not gonna matter. Everybody else problems matter before mine.
See, that's the same way I look at it too. I'm thinking about everybody else's problems, the kids' problems, your problems. Can you how to solve it and put my shit on the back burner?
Yeah, that's the way that works.
But don't that get overwhelming? Like, do you ever get tired of that?
It do. That's why people. Well, I got an outlet and I like to smoke weed, so that'd be my little relief.
See, and mine be more so driving. When I get behind the wheel, get the listening to music, maybe a podcast or some shit like that. That's watch a movie when I get home. That's kind of my outlet for
Yeah,
now. Used to.
I agree. Shit, I smoke my weed. I sit back, I watch TV, or I just beat to myself. It's like I said, like you know what I'm saying. Shit, it really is, but it's really not. Shit, but that's just the reality. Everything is bigger than what I got going on. So at the end of the day, it kind of don't matter.
That be the mindset for real. Why
Yeah.
you
So
look
do
so? Why you look so? Why you look so shocked, King?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like when it comes to like your emotions, I feel like you gotta tell somebody something because it just bottles up and it comes
So
out different ways.
like if if men were to, and like I said, it's just me looking on the outside in. If men were to, express how we feel, you women look at us like we complaining, like we want, like we the problem.
Facts. Facts.
And then when we us women express ourselves, y'all look at us as crybabies and always complaining.
No, no, no. There's a difference, right? When a woman when we look at a woman that's complaining, it's because we come home and y'all knickknacking that shit about around the house. Why you ain't do this? Why you ain't pick up that? Why you ain't that's what we look at and say y'all nagging at. With us, y'all say we nagging based off us expressing our feelings. And our feelings are not about the house. Our feelings are about the world is kicking our ass. Right? We could be coming to the house saying we frustrated, right? We might not go in super details, but it's like, we came in the house, we had a bad day. The world kicked our ass. Y'all ain't trying to hit it. Not saying, I'm just saying women is not trying to hear that shit. Women don't give a fuck about the world kicking a man's ass. It ain't that, as long as we're producing results as far as providing and protecting. That's all most women give a fuck about. They don't give a fuck about that a man. The world came down on his shoulders, and he's stressed out, and he's trying to figure out when the next dollar gonna come in and how he gonna pay this bill. Most women don't give a fuck about that. They just care about the results. Did you pay the bill? Yeah, the bill paid. You got the money? Yeah, I got the money.
Yeah,
That's it.
I,
No,
I
nobody
agree.
care.
I agree. I agree. And it's not to say like it in a selfish way. It's just that's what it is.
Yeah. But it's always been that way.
I
Yeah.
think y'all underestimating women though. I feel like y'all don't give women a chance to even actually listen because 9 times out of 10, y'all won't even come and say like, "This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm going through." If anything is gonna come out in anger when y'all really upset, and that's when it come out. It's like, oh, okay, that's really how you feel. It's not gonna be like, can you? Hey, I'm struggling right now. I just need some space. Can you give me time? I'm dealing with this, that, and the third. I feel like most women would understand if that's kind of the approach y'all took, but most men, they not even gonna sit there and say, like, can I get a moment? Can I get some time? Can I get this? Or I need this for me right now. I need some me time. Men ain't gonna just come out and say that.
You know why?
Because
Go
man,
ahead.
this how men operate. Time can't be wasted. So me sitting here saying how I feel, and you not really gonna listen to acknowledge how I feel and help me resolve how I'm feeling, so I won't feel this way again. Is time wasted because it's like not saying that you don't care. It's just you not dealing with it. So I gotta deal with it by myself because the way I need to deal with it ain't the way I want you. It ain't the way that you gonna deal with it the way I want you to help me deal with it.
And
Vice
then
versa.
And then on top of that, to piggyback off what he just said, y'all add butts, right? If a man come to y'all, and that again, that's on the panel, but just in general, if a man come to a woman and be like, "Man, I'm having a stressful day," but you don't think I'm having a stressful day? You don't think I'm going through it? What about me? I'm the one sitting down with. See, it becomes that you ignore it right then and there. You have just ignored the fact of what the man said that he's stressed out, and then
Mm,
you included yourself. But what
mm,
about me? That's what women do. See, women always throw that, but what about me? I'm the one, and then next thing you know, the man feelings get swept under the rug, and then the man is like, well, shit, ain't no point in coming back talking to you no more, because every time I talk to you, you gonna say, what about me? You adding
right,
yourself in it.
right. I agree. I
In
agree.
this moment, it's supposed to be about me.
It is women out. I mean, women do that.
I'm just
I mean,
saying.
I can't disagree with that because I know women do that. However, I think it's more one of the things that it's like, can we come to a consensus? Like, how about it? We know we both struggling. What can I do to help you? And I'm gonna need this from you too. Like,
But
why can't?
that only lasts for so long though, because
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
naturally, and the reality is we trying to figure out what's going on now and not what happened or what could possibly happen in the future. So I would say no, that wouldn't no.
Mm-hmm. Man, he right,
Oh,
because think about it. Go ahead, Quita.
no, it do because
You got to
I'm
take your
having
phone.
a
My bad. I have to
yeah.
go this. My bad.
Hello.
Yeah, say that again. Oh, we can't hear you.
Turn right. Say put me on mute. Hello.
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
yeah.
Okay. So y'all don't come to us and tell us that y'all having a bad day. How y'all express y'all bad day is y'all coming in the house with an attitude, and then us wives and girlfriends have to be like, "Well, what's wrong, babe? Is there a problem? Anything happened today? Because I can understand that you're not acting yourself." And then when we ask that, it's no, I'm good. Ain't nothing happened to me. Nothing, and like y'all just take y'all anger and frustrations out on us women.
I think you missed the part of the safe place, right? When you're dealing with a woman, it is a woman's job to create a safe place with far as when it comes to energy for a man to even feel the need to express himself to a woman. If you're dealing with a woman and she's never created a safe space for you, then yeah, his energy is gonna walk in the house cussing everybody the fuck out because until he go right in the house and I First thing he gonna do is walk in the house. If he see the kids all buck wild, he gonna cuss, do what he raise hell, and then more than likely he gonna isolate himself. But that's what happens because most women don't create a safe space for a man to do it. You got to think if we've been in a relationship for whatever long, and there's been moments, whether it was once, twice, where you had said, "But what about?" But when I came to you, then yeah, no longer. All it takes is one time. So you got to understand with men, it takes one time to do something. One time for you to do something, then the man gonna from that point on, he ain't never doing that shit again. And see, women don't understand that. Women come in the door you with them butts and woo out the bam this, woo out the bam that, and then you expecting the man to come back down the line months later to do the same thing again. He already thinking he gonna get the same result that he got the first time. He already thinking that you gonna shut him down again like you did the first time. So why would I come to you the second time or the third time and tell you how I feel if I came to you the very first time and you hit me with a butt? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say fuck that shit. I remember when me and Kenya was going through our shit in the beginning of our relationship. Kenya, I used to tell your ass how you come to you, tell you how I feel, and your ass used to hit me with the butts or used to hit me with that. I ain't trying to hear that shit. And that's what it be. It be like, nah, fuck that. All right.
I
Say
mean, it
less.
depends on me if we are in a space. If I'm technically in that space to receive too, I feel like it's one of the things about reading the room on both sides. But I do think it that works both ways because even just how women might not be a safe space for men, you have a lot of men that's not a safe space for a woman. So it's one thing about having some type of conversation, the way you could set it up in your relationship where it's a safe space for everybody. But
So Quita, you create a safe space for Marcus.
I create that safe space so he can come and talk to me and tell me how he feel. But
Look, look at that
it's
butt. You hear
all
that
it's
butt?
that.
You hear that butt? Do you
Hold
hear
on,
that
wait,
butt?
no, because but it's that I don't know what you call it, but he do feel like he has to shut down I'm like, no, you don't have to shut down. You could tell me what's on your mind. I'm not here to judge you and stuff like that, and then we can work it out together.
I gotta hear from Marcus. Marcus, do you feel like your wife create have has from as long as y'all been together created a safe space where if you came home and told her how you had a rough day, the world beat you up, and you need to isolate and chill the fuck out, that she gonna say okay, or she gonna turn up on your ass like you better come get these motherfucking kids.
It depends on the situation. The majority of the time, I don't know. I don't bring my problems to other people because I don't be want to, you know what I'm saying, not say to put a burden on somebody. It's just shit. If I'm having a bad day, I don't feel too comfortable, you know what I'm saying, sharing my bad day with somebody else. So I just really not say nothing and leave what it is where it's at and just move on and move forward. Shit. 'Cause,
Mm.
shit. Yeah.
Do it make you feel weak?
I don't want to say the wrong thing because I live with this woman, bro, and I don't have to.
No, but we look. We got to be transparent though. Look. We got to be transparent because look, we married, right? Y'all been married for a minute. I don't. Of course, I don't want no argument start between me and King, and I don't want no argument start between you and her. So, but it's got to be a transparent conversation. Like we got to be honest, right? Regardless of being in the same household with our wives or husbands. This is a moment to really tell the truth of what go on behind closed doors. Not detail like but just what go on behind doors as far as married couples,
what
husbands and wives.
better question. I'm not gonna. I think
uh,
might hold on. I think that might be
Shit, like
stirring
I
up.
said, bro, like she kind of gave you the full detail, the full layout of what I do if I really have a problem, whether it's with
Right.
or work related shit. I'm not the talkative person, bro. Like y'all, you for one should know, because you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
how long I've been in the family and everything like that. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna sit here and just be like, ooh, such, ooh, third. You know what I'm saying? I'm the person that's gonna sit back, relax, you know what I'm saying, and observe a lot, like 95% of the time. Cause I'm not a talker. Like I let people, you know what I'm saying, try to figure me out, you know what I'm saying, make it seem like I'm the slow one, you know what I'm saying? Reality shit, I'm up game on everybody. So
Right.
at the end of the day, shit, like I said, shit, I don't I try to alleviate problems before problems occur. With that being said, is shit. If I got a problem, it may be a problem with somebody else. So that's why I say I just keep my shit to myself and I just move on, move forward.
Okay.
So a better question is, what type of approach can women have, even for, what type of approach in a relationship do you need to create a space where somebody feel comfortable being vulnerable or telling how they really feel? Like, what do y'all need? I mean, I guess to be quiet and actually listen, but what type of space are y'all looking for?
Uh,
Shut the fuck up. No, just
yeah,
You know,
I
something.
wanna. That's on the funny on the funny side. That's on the funny side. But on the reality side, I, I expect my lady to be more submissive to what I got going on and not try to, you know what I'm saying, little boy me or kid me, handle me like a kid. You know what I'm saying?
damn, that's real shit. That's some real shit right there. Okay, I like that response.
What
Be
about
like,
you, Mel?
shit for me. Well, see, back when we first our first few years of dating, I kind of feel what Margaret's saying, like that whole little boy shit. I ain't like that. Like, not saying King was disrespectful, but it was one of those like she did come off like high strong, like I'm the man of the relationship type shit. What, like nigga, shut the fuck up type shit. I was like,
Oh,
man, right? Who the fuck you talking to? You don't wear the pants.
Yeah.
So yeah, back then that used to happen, and I used to have to, we used to go at it. But now, she don't really do that type of shit no more. So for me, I think more so just I guess for me, it ain't really got nothing to do with her. It's for me, I need to have more confidence when coming to her. Cause I don't have the confidence. Like even since I've been off work, right? I got laid off back in November, right? I have not even had the confidence in her taking over, even though I know she's been doing it and helping out. But for me, it's just like, hell no, you ready for me to go back to work? And I'm telling myself in my head, you think I'm a lazy bum? You think I'm weak? So it's for me, it's me. I gotta have more confidence within myself that my woman got my back.
Yeah.
Versus, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't really have that confidence.
It be our pride, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
can't let that our woman outdo us, or
yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
yeah. Or just not even say outdo us, but like step up like that because it's like we again we're the man, right?
Right?
We
We
the one.
expected for that.
Yeah, it's our job to provide and protect. So if something happens to us where we can't do it, now we looking at we looking at our woman like, man, I know you stepping up, but you ain't supposed to be doing that shit. This my job. So that like Margaret said, the ego, the pride jump in, and you looking at her like hell, now the confidence and all that shit. So for me, she create the safe space. I just got to get out my own way. That's what it is.
Quita, what you need? I mean, do you feel comfortable saying like your true feelings and being vulnerable, or if you ain't, like, what type of space do you think women need?
I need we need that space where we can open up to y'all. Cause sometimes us women can't open up. Cause
Mm-hmm.
because when we do get that to break that nervousness to open up to y'all, some men shut us down. That's why I said like we get called when we express ourselves and stuff like that and tell men how we feel and what should and just to talk about it and what step that we should take next. We get called crybabies or we ain't good enough for y'all or we just like nagging all the time. It's like we're nagging, but it's not. It's just a space that I should feel comfortable to open up to you and let you know how I'm feeling and what's going wrong in our relationship and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's true. But remember, that's added stress too. Like I said, a man, I guess his communication got to just be better. But you got to think about it. A man is going outside and battling the world. Whether the world defeats him that day or not, every day he get up, he going out there to do that. When he come home, I'm pretty sure a man want to be, a listening ear and man see if y'all are, your woman is okay. But if I come home and you telling me why the fuck you ain't put your towel in the goddamn laundry basket? Why you throw? I don't want to hear that shit. Put the fucking towel in the laundry basket.
Why is it? Why is it you going out in the world an excuse for you just being a decent human being? Because regardless of what, the world is out there, but in our home, we got each other. So it has to be a space where both of us feel comfortable, where both of us are okay. It's not just because you go out in the world that you trump me and my feelings. Like that's definitely not
So
okay.
you trying to tell
It's
me?
not. And then on my bad to cut you
No,
off.
go
And then
ahead.
it's not. And then on top of that, that breaks couples apart. And that leads to either divorce or breakup.
But
So
if you know I'm gonna throw my towel in front of the basket, why you keep complaining about it? Just if you see it on the floor, pick it up, put
But
it in the
why
goddamn
not
basket.
you be a little more considerate and be like, you know what, this lady every time she gonna cuss my ass out about throwing this towel on the floor. You know what? Let me be a little mindful. So there's one less thing I get her ass nagging about. Let me just pick up the towel and put it in a hamper because it's right next to where I'm finna throw it.
But
Like it's not
yeah,
that hard.
and it's the same way because y'all out talking about some defeating the world and come home and had to hear nag, and we too are out there working. Not only out there working, we also have to come home, clean up a house, deal with kids and stuff like that. How you think that we feel?
That's the difference.
Or even fuck going outside in the world. Shit, women can be fighting for their life in the house with them kids. Like,
Yeah,
let's
too.
call a spade a spade. Like, we need to come. Of course, women set the tone of the house, but also men need to be able to leave the outside because when we in this house, we this is a safe space. And it's for everybody because this is the type of life that we want to live. Not disputing that women do need to maybe nag a little less and really kind of create that space of peace. But men need to learn how to leave that shit outside and don't be using outside as an excuse to just be a shithead or asshole.
I don't think it's.
yeah, I kind of disagree too. Cause
Yeah.
it ain't the fact that it's just outside. It's the fact that shit, I got problems and I need help with solving some of these problems, and you don't want to do it the way I need you to do it. You want to do it the way you want to do it, but every time when we want to do something, it be the way you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Not all, because
All the
we
time,
asked you.
all the time,
No,
all
we
the time.
asked
But then
we
the
asked
minute
you.
I say no, I don't want to do this, or I want to do that, or I want to do it the way you want to do it, it's World War III.
No, it's not. So how defeating your problems? Okay, you come home and you have a problem, and I say talk about it, and you tell me no. But then when we do talk about it, and I say, so babe, how can we move forward with your problem? And you put I don't know. But then I put my opinion in there. Okay, since it's not going to get solved or our relationship ain't going to get solved, maybe we go talk to a counselor and stuff like that. But then when I do put that question in there, it's I'm not talking to a stranger about my problems that I can solve at home, but you're not solving your problems at home because you always throw it on the back burner and say, I don't know.
But the same thing you gonna talk to a counselor about is the same thing you can talk to your spouse about. Why include somebody outside the relationship that don't know what the fuck is going on for them to
But
add an opinion about
but it's
what?
not getting solved if you push it to the side and say I don't know or it's not today.
Just
Have
the
you
Mm.
ever have you
disclaimer.
ever thought about the reason a man will say I don't know is because the possibility of the outcome could be worse than what the problem was in the beginning?
But
Mm.
then when the wife base her opinion, it's she trying to be in control.
Even with counseling, it's an impartial third party, so they kind of be the mediator. They necessarily don't tell their opinion. They just kind of break down what you're trying to say to the other person in a way that you didn't say it. They say the same thing,
But
but in
I
a
feel like I feel like you got that comprehension to already do that before adding a third party. If
it
you
be
can
feelings though.
understand, if you can understand situations without me, goddamn it, address it. You can understand situations when I address them to you.
But you have to think about it when in most communication, feelings are involved. And sometimes people can't see back past their feelings. They
But
can't
that's
see
the
past their
difference. That's
ego. They can't see
when
past
men
their
and women.
anger and their
Y'all
frustration.
involve y'all feelings. Men don't. Men do what they got to do and move on. Women incorporate too much of their emotional, distressful feelings, and that's how the situation get worse. That's why men don't talk about their problems or try to solve their problems with their spouse because it's going to be much more than what it already was because that woman involved her emotional
I can see
Baby
that.
boys.
But no, men involve their emotions in conversations too. I think that's what y'all negating. Y'all make it seem like men are not emotional creatures, but a lot of y'all definitely be communicating and reacting out of emotion. And y'all just claim that it's just being a man, but it's really like, no, bro, those are your emotions. But you just don't want to acknowledge that those are your emotions. So you say, no, that's just me being a man.
Mm,
I can see.
Yeah, yeah.
I can see. I can see. You know what? I can see that what she's saying, Marcus. I can see that. But again, like I told her, we're '90s babies, right? We grew up where man didn't talk to us and say, "Hey, man, I want you to express yourself when you feeling some kind of way." No, it's shut the fuck up. Handle your motherfucker business. Stop crying like a bitch. Don't be no bitch. Handle
you
your
hear me?
shit. Do what you gotta do.
You hear me?
That's what it is.
But
In that
that's
order.
wrong though. That's not healthy. That's what we forget, and that's not a healthy approach to it because that's how you got so many men committing suicide. The men suicide rates are high. That's how you got men sitting there really suffering in silence.
Yeah.
That's a
Not
problem.
only suffering in silence, also taking their spouse down, with them. They end
So
Yeah,
up
you
but
so,
killing their
so you
spouse.
trying to tell me that if we was to start as men, if we started really just, listen, man, I want to talk to you and I want to tell you how I feel. Y'all really gonna stop the fucking butts? I don't think so.
I mean, I feel like you got to read the room now. If me and you both frustrated, it's gonna be like we both drown in here. So,
But how
and
you frustrated if I'm coming to you about my problem?
Sound like a bunch of stipulation to me. Sound like a
And
bunch
and
of
and, and women not the only one that say butt either.
stipulation.
Mr. Summer down there, you be butting a lot. You butt more than
okay, how about we just make a thing that I know how Hassan on thing that when other person is talking, we kind of just be quiet for at least a minute before we respond to let them to kind of comprehend it before we be like, but oh, we come bring it back to the table. Like you say your piece and then you walk away.
not even
Queen
that,
can't
because it
do
ain't
that
gonna be
shit.
no peace and walk away because they're gonna be like, oh, so that's what you doing? You ignoring me? You ain't listening? See, that's what I be talking about. Like, but you try to calm down the situation and stuff like that, and then we still be at fault because we not listening. You know?
Okay, I got a fun video for us. Here we go. We're gonna do an icebreaker because I don't know how we gonna get past that. We're gonna bring it back.
I really should have appreciated dating more. Because when I was dating and it wouldn't work out, I would still be optimistic. I tell myself, it's all right, Gary. There's plenty of fish in the sea. But now I'm married, I can't do that. I'm like, all right, Gary, there's one fish. She's an angry fish. I don't know what this fish's problem is, but it's got issues.
So, is being married worth it?
I ain't even hear it.
Hell nah.
You gotta press the button when the video come and say like tap for Sam. But it was just he was saying that when he was Romeo, did you see it?
Yeah, I seen it.
He was just basically saying that when he was single, he was like plenty, when something didn't work out, you be like, oh, it's more fish in the sea. But then now that you married, you got this one fish, and you're like, oh my God, this an angry fish. What is that?
Yeah,
So
man.
it's being married worth it. We're gonna start with you, Quita, because the men they just been dominating this conversation. So it's being married worth it.
Yeah, if that's your person, it's more worth it. But I feel like if that ain't your person, some people like that ain't my person, ain't worth it. But being married is most definitely worth it, especially because you ain't out here with all the other fish.
Hmm.
And being intimate with all the other fish, you could be that one little person. So me going through what I'm going through and stuff, it's most definitely worth it because that's my person.
I
Hmm.
agree.
Okay.
Because the sea is contaminated as of now. So
Most
I mean
definitely contaminated.
contaminated. I think we winning at this point. I feel like even though we kind of collectively complain and got, stuff we need to work out, I think being here is better than being out there in the contaminated waters.
I hear you. I hear you. You want me to answer next? Marcus, you can answer. But
Uh, shit. Let me see.
Marcus, don't get beat up, okay?
Nah,
Cause if you went over, if you left me and went over another reef, I'm gonna be screaming and mad and sad all the time.
goddamn lie. But
I'm gonna
anyway,
be like Nemo swimming through the ocean trying to find you. Okay.
to answer your question though, it is it has its ups and downs, more so ups than downs. It's a roller coaster, you know. Shit, it's not perfect. You know, you signed up for a new life, a new reality. You know what I'm saying? Shit, things gonna be different. You just gotta adjust and compromise. A lot of compromise, honestly. Um, nah, I don't regret getting married at all. It just set the tone in your home. You know what I'm saying? Versus being boyfriend and girlfriend, because that's like basically saying we temporary. You know?
I like the way you put that. I'm gonna say, so hell no, and hell yeah. I'm gonna be real. Some days, listen. Some days I look at it, I'll be like, "Damn, marriage is dope as fuck. I love the shit out of Kenya." And then some days I'm like, "Why the fuck did I fucking go down this fucking road? I can't stand this motherfucker."
Yeah.
The fuck was I thinking, man? And I'm being real, right? Them days when Kenya getting on my motherfucking nerves, she done irritated me. I'm trying to tell you, I'd be like, motherfucker, divorce. You
Yeah.
don't. I don't say it, but you be in my mind. I'm like, nigga, I would throw them papers at your ass, right? Because in that moment, it's just like, what the fuck, right? And then I'm thinking about when we into it. I'm thinking about freedom. I'm thinking about, man, I could be out here doing me, right, kicking it and doing what the fuck I want to do instead of being in this motherfucking house up under your ass and you driving me up the fucking wall. So yeah, some days I'm not gonna lie to you. Some days I love the shit out of my wife, and I'd be like, yes, it was worth it. And then some days I'm like, man, I'm gonna get back out. I want to get back out in these streets. Of course, I don't do it, but that's just what I'm thinking when I'm frustrated at her. So it's up and down
Oh, you
for me.
a wild boy. Damn, you want to get back in the streets, bro? Man,
I mean, she knows. I done told her.
fuck them streets, bro. That shit ain't with that no more.
No,
Shit.
it ain't. It ain't. It
With the
ain't.
lake, bro, shit, that shit polluted now.
Hell yeah, piss in the water, shit, all that.
Yeah.
What about What about you, Kenya? Is it worth it?
Yeah, I feel like marriage is worth it once. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody got their ups and downs. It's not perfect. It ain't never gonna be perfect. I feel like the best part of being married is like that first few months of the honeymoon phase where it's kind of like, oh my God, that bliss. But then reality sets in. But I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. I feel like you need a life partner. And I think that's what marriage kind of sets you up for, is having a life partner. And that's just what it is.
Yeah, because it ain't gonna lie, it brings comfortability to know that it brings comfortability to me to know that, like, I got somebody that I know guaranteed a safety net right there by me. That if I fall, I ain't gonna fall too far to the ground. I ain't gonna hit the ground at all because I trust that you got me and you're gonna catch me and we're gonna be straight and vice versa. So when I having that mindset and having that understanding, it does it makes you be like, like, damn, I'm glad I got married. And on top of seeing what the fuck everybody going through who ain't married, these motherfuckers are crazy. All these single people, they lonely, they crazy, something wrong with them mentally, emotionally. Man, shit. So I was just telling Red Junior the other day, like, if you luck up and you find you a woman or a husband, man, wife or husband, man, you better hold on. Cause
Yeah.
today,
I wonder what's the difference. Like, how is it that me and Quita, like, it's worth it? Yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way. And then y'all sitting here like, man, I don't know. Like, what is that? Like, what is that?
you want me to be honest?
Yeah.
Well, when you come from, when you've been in the streets and you've played in the streets, and you said this in the man. I ain't gonna say for every man, but for some men, this is in their head. When a man motherfucker get on his knees and propose to a woman, he leaving all the shit he used to play with all the time, all that shit he leaving behind. So he's trying to dedicate himself to being with you and only you for the rest of his life. So when those days come when you'd have pissed him off and when you'd have pissed me off, I'd have got frustrated. Sometimes in those moments, I'm looking like, is this worth being here and constantly dealing with this shit, or was it better to be in the streets and have a little chick here and there and have my own space and all. Because it ain't necessarily about just fucking, but it's about missing my own space. Able to take a fucking nap when I wanted to, right? Come home and ain't got to hear this shit.
Yeah,
Is it
being able to
is it
spend
like
money on
with
yourself
the
and how the car you want type shit.
Mm-hmm.
so wait a minute. It sounds like y'all be questionable based off having kids. So it's like if the kids weren't in the picture and if it was just you and your wife, would it be better than actually being married with kids? Because that's what it sounds like. All this want to take a nap, Kyle, that's based off kids. So
It's
it's like
it's it's,
married
it's
better
50
without
it's 50 it's 50-50 between the
Yeah.
spouse and the kids.
Yeah, I agree. It's 50-50.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
there's days I love the shit out of my those days I love the shit out of my kids. And I'm like,
for
I'm so
real.
glad I can have these kids.
You
And then
feel me?
there's days I'm looking like, man, fuck I ain't gonna hate, but I don't like these fucking kids.
Trying to
Like,
tell you,
what the
I was
fuck?
just saying that today. Shit,
See?
kids, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a 50-50. It's so that's what it is, man. Just make up whenever you're going through it with your spouse, sometimes you think about, and again, it's not about just sex, it's about before you were married, you had your own space, you had your own mind, you had to, like Mark said, you know how I feel about our fucking car. Since we didn't have kids, can't keep that bitch clean worth nothing. So
Man,
sometimes you
look,
miss that shit.
I watched that motherfucker, right? You know how I get down, bro. I
Mm-hmm.
watched that motherfucker, right? Inside out. Nigga, 20 minutes later, his fucking fingerprints,
See what
paint
I'm
chips
saying?
all on the back seat.
Yep.
She don't see nothing wrong with that because she ain't cleaned it up.
Mm-hmm.
But when she cleaned
Kids
that
don't either.
motherfucker up, that motherfucker got to stay clean for at least 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not allowed to clean that motherfucker up because when I take it to the car wash, oh, them motherfuckers ain't do it right.
That
I
be
want.
that be that be that be her excuse every time, but she never take that motherfucker to the car wash though.
Yes, I do. Don't
Cap.
we
be.
take it to the car wash, it just don't be clean to y'all
Yeah,
Right,
stomach.
no,
that's
because
why I
kid,
said it don't be
it
clean to this.
don't.
Like he
Kids
complain,
do.
he's like, "Why take it to the car wash? Then you gonna clean it right."
Because that's true. You know, we tell the kid to took this damn car to the car wash and call herself vacuuming and miss shit in the car. What the
Yeah.
hell is you doing?
No, I'm talking about somebody else washing it and vacuuming it out.
Now we have to do our own
You
shit.
gotta do that shit yourself. Why you finna spend $25 for somebody to half ass your shit?
Why am I finna sit up there and wash my car and I gotta have somebody else do it?
Because
See?
it's your car. It's your
See?
car. That's your responsibility. Keep it clean. You paying
Mm-hmm.
all this money for somebody to do something that you can do at home, and they're not even gonna do it to the liking that you wanted to. You gonna say, "Oh well, it's a spot right there." They gonna have a bitch ass attitude. Like for what? Why?
That's true.
That just goes to say what I said earlier. I eliminate problems before the problem occur.
Yeah,
You take
that's
it to
true.
the car wash though.
We ain't gonna win about it with the car. You know how me
Huh.
them
But
cars
he take it to the car wash though. That man don't wash the car on
don't
his
win.
hands all the time.
I do. I use the power wash at the car wash. That's it. I wash that motherfucker myself, and I dry that bitch myself.
So what? So what? So you don't take it through the drive-through car wash?
The
You
only
know,
one
we do. You
that
could do that, but we talking about
you know
somebody
that's
else. Yeah, he right. Cause I didn't have paid for somebody to wash my car, and them motherfuckers that miss spots and shit, and then they still looking for a fucking tip. Like nigga, tip
for
your
real.
ass and
Fuck out
wash
my
my
face.
shit.
Show ass on somewhere.
We ain't even gonna fight that battle, Quita, because men with their cars, I don't know. But watch this one. You gotta Marcus, you gotta hit tap.
All right.
I didn't have an example of what I had no idea what to expect in a marriage. I was raised by a single mom. I had no idea what a relationship was supposed to be like. My mom never really actually told me, this is how you should love a woman. I literally was learning everything from scratch. So, and my only view of what I expected was just, stuff you see in music videos and stuff you see on BET. That's all I seen.
HBO late.
Yeah, HBO late at night. Them Cinemax movies. That's all I knew. It caused us to have a hard time in our early point of marriage because I had no idea what I was supposed to be doing or what she was what to expect. So
yeah, it shaped your expectations of me.
Yeah, it did.
So I expected you to be a preacher, and you expected me to be a stripper.
Appreciate it.
Oh man.
We are completely opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, I didn't have an example.
Did you know what it took for a successful marriage? I mean, my parents wasn't married. I mean, my grandmother's was, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's no type of prepping for marriage at all.
No, it's not. Hell no, it ain't. Cause Hell, I could say shit. Us being together for as long before we got married, I had expectations. Hell, yeah, I had expectations on you being a certain way. I had this fairy tale ass life mindset. This is this image that you was supposed to be this way. You supposed to talk this way and walk this way and do this for me like this. And then shit, when we got in a relationship and start being together for years, then got married. Look, shit, all that shit changed because it was like, nigga, she ain't doing none half of the shit that you to create in your motherfucking head. So yeah, you develop this false ass image and thoughts about how marriage supposed to be when reality is it ain't shit like. And that's because we've been fooled though. Think about it. Cartoons, Disney, all this shit showed us that this is how it's a fairy tale, right? It's nothing but love. They ain't show arguments. They ain't show disagreements. They just show two motherfuckers supposed to be super happy and all it is happy. And that's not true. So when you finally get married, now you looking at like, this ain't what the fairy tale showed me. Why the fuck is you acting like this or you ain't doing that. So it becomes like that. And now y'all arguing, y'all fussing, y'all fighting. So no, I didn't know what the fuck a successful marriage was.
Mm.
So what about you, Quita?
I feel like even if it was like that, and your people's your like that, it's still you still wouldn't know what you were walking into after you get married. So it's like you just learning as you go. Ain't no you gonna I see my mom and dad happy ever after and stuff like that. Don't mean that you and your partner, what I'm saying, go be it like you and your mom and your dad. It's teacher's own. Like you just going in there with a blank eye, and you know what I'm saying, a blank
Mhm.
vision, and you and your wife gotta make up that story up as y'all go.
Yeah, it's definitely learn as you go. So
Hmm.
like you just trying stuff and seeing what work and
It's
kind of
like
adapting it up.
every marriage build a book of theyself. So you going in there with blank pages, and you and your wife got to fill them up.
Yeah. Marcus, did you know what it took for a successful marriage?
Hell no, shit. That shit didn't exist in my life. In my life, or even as a kid, shit. My daddy wanted that shit. Well, no woman for the tie him down, tell him what the fuck he can and can't do. Shit, my daddy, man. Y'all have to live with me in order, you know what I'm saying, live my lifestyle. I came up, man. And see, I be telling Denise what you know what I'm saying, how I grew up and how life presented itself to me. She don't be believing that shit. She think I be bullshitting. So you know what I'm saying. It just be what it be. But I ain't know what to expect from that shit. It was just like it was. I was ready to try something different, or you know what I'm saying. Turn a chapter. And start my own shit. It was ready. I was ready for it anyway, considering that we had all our kids together and everything like that. We've been together for so long. We've been living together for so long. We was ready for that. I was ready for it, I should say. But definitely didn't know what to expect from it. Didn't know what it was gonna bring. Nothing like that. I didn't grow up knowing my mom. I lost my mom at 3 or 4. My dad took a tremendous boss move and stepped the fuck up and took care of me and my brother. You know, we was never. I was never taught that you got to respect a woman and you got to do this and you got to be a gentleman and all that. It was always, nigga, don't open your motherfucking nose up for no bitches. Don't be having these motherfucking hoes out here having your motherfucking head in the la clouds and all that goof ass shit. That's what it was for me from growing up from a man. So with that being said, no, I didn't know what to expect because shit, it wasn't taught to me. It wasn't presented to me.
So you learn it from scratch because you basically self-taught. You teaching yourself how to be a husband in
So
so
many,
many ways.
so many words.
I think we all doing that. You gotta think. And even in our family, right? From the woman's perspective, the only person that was married in our family was our granny, right? And she the only one. You got to think from my mama to my aunt to our auntie to the older female cousin. Nobody was successfully married but my granny. So the women ain't get to see that shit, right? How a successful. I mean, how a woman acts in a marriage, and then You gotta think even for a male, right? My granddaddy, right? But we were young, and my granddaddy died when we were still young, so even we still didn't get to witness how he functions as a husband. What's the right thing or the wrong thing to do? So I mean, that's how it really is. And just a lot of us, we don't know what marriage is, what it looks like. We've never seen it, so we all winging it. We all winging it and hoping that we get it right.
So do you think with that type of stigma, why do you think people, well really I don't think a lot of people trying to get married nowadays, but what is the incentive for actually getting married? Because it's like, what is the point? Like, what was Marcus? What was your reason? I think you kind of touched on it, but what was like your deep down? You like, no, I'm gonna marry this woman, and we gonna be together, and we gonna make it work. Like, what was the reason behind that?
For me, I wanted the best of both worlds. I wanted my ice cream, and I wanted to eat the cake too. That's me saying that I was in a relationship and I still wanted to be outside, you know what I'm saying, doing outside shit. And when I came home, eventually she was gonna find out. And when she did find out, she wasn't the type to be like, "Oh fuck you, you a bitch ass nigga, you gotta go." She
Nigga,
was
I left.
she was no, she didn't. Don't even sit there and let her lie
I
to you.
left. The
No, she
first
did.
time he don't do that, because the first time I ever caught you, the first time I caught you, I left.
Hmm.
But what I'm trying to say is she fought for what she wanted because I wanted it too. It was just that I wasn't sure if I really wanted that until it came the time aroused, and I sat down and was like, yeah, she the one. She done stuck it, you know what I'm saying, through goddamn it, hell and hot water. So I felt like I was ready to, you know what I'm saying, make that commitment and do what to do.
So it's basically it sounded like, so it was when Denise was like, "Nah, I ain't gonna keep playing these games with you." That she was like, "Okay, let me do the right thing."
No, not to say it like that. No, 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 no. This was after all the bullshit I done put her through. So when I ain't gonna say
Hmm.
it like that. I'm gonna say it just like how I'm trying to explain it. I grew up and I moved on from petty shit, and shit. I popped a big cushion to her because I felt like she deserved it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I put her through a lot. Shit, not just the what I'm saying, messing around. Shit, just this woman gave me 4 kids. She taught me how to, what I'm saying, uh, how to be sentimental. I ain't the sentimental type of person. You fuck around. You just fucked around. I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers be saying that shit. I try not to be cold hearted. It's just shit. I see shit for what it is. You know. Um. But yeah. No, it ain't that I was messing around and everything. Like it's just the fact that shit. I was ready for something different, and I felt like she was ready for that too, considering all the stuff that I had put her through, whether it was negative or positive, but more so it was all positive though.
So she made you grow up in so many words. She made you. I ain't gonna say
No,
like I'm a
I ain't
man.
gonna, I ain't gonna give her all that credit. I ain't gonna give her all that credit. Nope. Nope.
I ain't giving that all that credit.
Hell no.
I think
It's
marriage.
true, King. Y'all made him grow as that person. So
No, no. To answer that question though, that's a whole different topic. But to answer that question though, my firstborn made me grow up.
Hmm. Yeah, it could be.
Most men, they first child don't have that effect on them. It's normally the woman that grow up. So
it didn't. It took his ass 3 kids in a row to make him like that.
She lied.
With Maya, especially nah. Let me say the fourth one, because Cash he got a whole lot of heart.
But you know what? I'm gonna piggyback off what Marcus said. He said something earlier. He mentioned earlier about uh changing the dynamic, some similar to changing the dynamic with his, as far as the outlook with his kids. Think about it, right? I like that he said that because marriage is, that's part of the reason, right? For him to have his girls and his boys, he was able to show them, and still able to show them now, currently being married, what marriage looks like. Whether it's good or bad, this is what marriage looks like. And now you get to see it. You and your sisters his sons and his daughters get to experience that and see with his mom with their mother and their father, and that's something that don't happen all the time. Even
Yeah.
when me and you get married, I was proud. One of the biggest proudest moments was that both of my kids was in the front row, that they were able to see their mother and father get married, and now they're seeing how we operate. So when they get older, they can continue that, right? It's breaking that generation curse of, again, us not seeing our peoples get married, right? Or us not able to see that. We, on this panel, able to show our kids by being married. So he had mentioned a little something like that earlier, and I thought that was pretty dope because that is a big part of the reason too of getting married. When you got them kids, you want to show your kids and break that generational curse.
Yeah, not even to, you know what I'm saying that in that aspect. It's just that, especially when you got daughters, boy.
Mm-hmm.
But most importantly, that you got sons, you want to teach them how to treat a woman. You don't want them out here, you know what I'm saying? Oh, son, you gonna have all the bitches in the world. Nah, bro, that shit ain't where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
Then you want your daughter to be treated like a queen, like a prince, like you treated her like she was a princess. You want that. You want whatever niggas step up to really step the fuck up, not half step and be like, oh, I love you, but sometimes I love you. Fuck out of here, bro. Cause I take it though.
He like, I ain't playing about my daughters like at all.
At all.
Facts.
That's
Facts.
Trying to show.
energy though.
I'm trying to show them that all men should, especially if they got daughters, all men should show a, a should set a standard. You know what I'm saying? To not accept what they don't want, or not accept bullshit. Because I feel like that starts the what's the word I want to use? I feel like not showing a little girl how to be treated like a woman or a princess or a queen sets them up for failure when they grow up. They look for a man to treat them like shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Definitely agree with that. Cause I know with my daddy, like everybody be talking about me because I always big up my daddy. My daddy is like the standard. And now we used to joke with Romeo like you don't even come close to my daddy. But actually now that he got his own kids and he really stepped up, he has definitely is kind of getting up there with my daddy because my daddy's still on the pedestal. He like you
Nah,
ain't
it's tough to it's tough sitting in them shoes.
but he definitely is because my daddy definitely set that standard.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
what a lot more men need to do.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then the incentive on being married is you really do get to have a long life partner, somebody you can communicate with, somebody you can go through the tough times with, the good times with, somebody you can be best friends with, right? It's not just about money or all that 50-50 shit. It's like the incentive is really having somebody rock with you
Yeah.
for the rest of your life, and this person know, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. When you play in the streets, most of those girls don't know what the fuck your fate, what you like on your plate, and how you like your plate.
They're trying to keep you comfortable. They trying to keep you tame. Goddamn it, to you know what I'm saying. Keep the mood going for the night.
Yeah. Versus your wife. Your wife knows, man. She know you. She know everything about you, and she rocking with you. So that's what I like about being married, is just having that life partner that's rocking with me, and we're gonna ride through life together, no
Yeah, you
matter
need
good
them.
or bad.
You need them. You need them bad. You need them bad. You need them downs rather than ups. Most important, because shit, you need to learn how to bounce back from them downs. No cap. Because like, if you got a problem with your significant other and you don't know how to articulate from that to going back to the up, that's where the problem happened. Because shit, you feel like everything always supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, up and good and shit like that. No, you need the bad too, because shit, the bad gonna set the tone for the good. Because in my household, shit, me and my lady, goddamn it, we can walk around here cool, and then the next minute, shit, we into it for some petty shit, like a cup sitting on the table after I just washed dishes type shit. Now we arguing.
But best believe, no matter if we argue or not, I'm not going to bed angry, and
Hell
that's
no,
we're
hell
not
no.
going to bed
So
angry.
I'm on that side of that bed. pushing her ass over like, bitch, get your ass up, woo this, woo that.
Don't get your ass
That's just
knocked
you know.
down.
That's how you know when you got that right one. Cause if I say something to you like that, you take it the wrong way, and you know I'm playing with you, then something wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that I'm trying to be disrespectful. It's just me trying to set that tone and get back in good standards with you.
So, what's one thing y'all think that every marriage needs to be successful? I'm gonna go with good communication. I feel like it always needs to be an open line where we could talk about whatever. Like if you upset, I'm upset. You feeling away, I feel away. Like we always gonna talk, and that we ain't going to other people to talk. Like if you got a problem with me, you bring your problem to me, not going to vent to your brother or whoever. Like if me and you got issues, say it to me. And I think that's one just mine. It's always communication.
Hey,
Trust, trust, because he most definitely got to be trusted. If you don't trust that person, it's like, why you with that person if you don't trust him? And you always got to be what you doing, where you at, and looking over his shoulder. You know.
Definitely trust. Cause that insecure shit, it ain't gonna do nothing but drive you crazy.
yeah.
You gonna drive you crazy trying to figure out what this other grown person out here doing.
Girl.
I'm gonna say, I'm going with you. I think that, and you stole my
No,
answer,
you
but
gotta say something different. You gotta say something different. Quita said trust, I said communication. So now y'all
okay. You know what? I got my second one, support. I think support is a big important
Man, you stole,
important. You say what?
you stole my shit. I was gonna say.
I think support. I'm going with support. No, and I'm gonna say real talk. It is though, because
I
I'm
got
trying to
another.
tell you. You say what? You say what, Mark?
I got another one. Go ahead.
Yeah, support, because when you going through something by your, it's look. I remember being single and going through all the hardship that I was going through, and there ain't one nobody. I ain't had no partner there to really help me through the shit. Right? I ain't had nobody that support me to hold me down. When you get a wife, that's your support. That's your lifeline. That's that motherfucker that's gonna revive you when you down. That's your partner that's gonna pick your ass up and dust you off and help you. Like, so for me, support is outside of communication. Support is a big thing. Like, you need support, especially with dealing with so much shit in this world. I love support. Go ahead, Mark.
Uh, Mine is intimacy.
I was
That's
thinking
what I'm
that
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. God
Mine is
damn it! Make sure you
intimacy.
put that on the board. God
For
damn
real,
it!
for real. Because at the end of the day, you need that in a relationship 100%. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Facts.
That's what keep you want to be bothered with your spouse because they not holding
Facts.
it from you. If you
Facts.
hold it from me, we don't need to be together. I need to be out there trying to get from. Well, I don't need to be trying to get from somebody else. I'm gonna get from somebody else because you holding something from me that you vowed to give to me when I want it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree. When you in a relationship, this is a thing, and I don't think women understand
What
this.
if she been through? What if she been through something?
Hold on, look, 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 look,
No,
look.
no, no,
No,
no, no, no, no, no, no.
no,
What if she been
regardless,
through?
regardless, you said yes to your husband, so you vow to give it up to your husband, and you gotta look at it this way too. Think about this: before he became your husband, before any man becomes a woman's husband, you're asking a man to be dedicated, get on his knees, and ask to be dedicated and faithful with one woman, intimate with one woman for the rest of his life. Meaning he can't touch another woman, can't do none of that shit. So to
Mm-hmm.
do that, to say I'm gonna be faithful to you for the rest of my life and only you, even though I'm literally surrounded by a candy store full of women, because when you go outside, it's like a candy store out there. But
Basically,
I'm not gonna touch nothing. I'm not gonna look at nothing. I don't even want it. I just want you. And for me to go through that, and then you now saying, "Well, I ain't give you only gonna get it on this day, or I'm gonna give it to you this time or that time." Like, hell no. What? Like, do you understand what the fuck you are setting up for your man? Again, outside full of women, that is a fucking candy store
man.
full of different types of candy. If
Okay.
you're not gonna give it up to your man who's trying to be faithful and be with only you, that's a huge problem. That's a huge problem.
but you know, y'all do know intimacy is more than just actual sex and intercourse. Intimacy is it's a lot about Y'all know those deep conversations, dates. It's a lot, spending quality time is more than just
I ain't just trying to bump you. I'm just trying to get you to understand shit. We of course I gotta incorporate all those um scenarios where it puts you in the mood too. But at the same time, like I said, I need intimacy. I know how to do my part and to you ready to give me what I need. I just need you to do your part and be willing to give me what I'm asking you to give me, regardless
Mm-hmm.
regardless if it's me asking you for some outrageous shit. What's the worst you can do? Say no.
I mean, I gotta
But
you
but
absolutely right.
why not though? That's the thing. Why Mary? And look, Kia cousin Quisha came down here and visit. Came down here one time. And she was talking. We had talked about how so many marriages where women are not giving it up to their husbands. I'm not understanding that when it's like you're asking for a man to be faithful to only you, that he cannot go out here and cheat on you and touch nothing else. But then on top of asking him to be faithful, you're trying to basically control when you should empty his ball sack or not. And
Man,
then
bro.
and
Because
then you
because
and then
no
you
no
want to say,
no
hold
no
on, look, let
because
me finish.
no
Let me
they can
finish.
be
Let me finish. Let me
because
finish. Let me
y'all be
finish. Let me
asked no
finish.
wait
Let me
because
finish.
y'all
And then you
hey
want
yo
to
Man,
send
finish
him
let the nigga
outside.
talk. Damn,
You
here,
want to send him outside
grab the
with a
gin.
full ball sack where he's seeing all of these women out here with different types of body and long eyelashes, short. You want to send him out here with a full ball sack?
So you like long eyelashes, huh?
Motherfuckers pre-nutting at the red light, bro.
I'm
Fuck, the fuck you got going on, bro? You bogus as hell. Like, man, come
motherfucking
on,
pre at the red light.
at the red light, bro. Like,
I'm
damn.
because
trying to
y'all
tell you.
no y'all be no
I'm trying to tell you.
y'all be asking it at the wrong time. Like, come on now, I
What
could
the? Did you just hear what she said? At the wrong time.
at
I'm
the
your
wrong
husband.
time because we
It's
could be
other shit
working
to do at the
all
wrong
day.
time, bro. We not even finna go there. We
Yep.
not finna go there.
Head, hands on,
Man,
head,
see,
some.
Y'all be
see,
asking
see,
me.
see. I ain't the only one. It's not a me thing. It's a men thing, and y'all women
Mm-hmm.
don't understand that.
Yep. Yep. There's a lot of other ways.
But y'all want it right then and there. But when a woman tell y'all to do some shit, is hold on, and we gotta wait until y'all get ready to
But
do
how you gonna equate? How you gonna equate sex to a motherfucker
it.
washing the dishes or folding some clothes? You can't equate sex to that.
At
Sex
all.
don't compare to me washing no fucking clothes.
None of that shit. None of
You
that shit.
tripping?
I think what she mean is about the woman's needs. Like y'all got needs, we got needs. So how about y'all consistently meet our needs and we consistently meet y'all's?
Hey, if mines get met first, then we talk.
Boy, you tripping?
Then we
You
talk.
sound
How I'm
crazy.
tripping? How I'm tripping? I'm already doing the most by doing everything else you want me to do. What the fuck?
He talk about some you gotta say he like, okay, you first. And then
Yep. You first.
Yeah.
You first.
You heard Bernie Mac?
That man tripping.
Yep. No, he ain't. I'm trying to tell you, look, it's a lot of women out here in marriages, they hold out on their husband.
For no
I don't
reason
get it.
though. For no reason. That shit don't make no sense. Like, why get married? Not saying that that's what's going on in my household, but why get married and pump the brakes when you was full head of gas? You know what I'm saying? Before y'all got married, that shit don't make sense.
It look no, but look, it happens. With look, it happens. Look, it happens. When me and Key first got together, nigga, it was boy, it was we was at it. Then
I know.
when the
That's exactly
kids
what I'm
came,
saying.
it slowed down, and I'm looking at her, and I get it, right? Her body changed. She just had Riley. Shit ain't the same, right? But I'm looking at this shit like, man, what the fuck? But we had come to an understanding after all of that shit that it's like it's not really so much of a note now. It's like if I want it, I can get it. And that's for sure. It's not so much as a no. The only thing that I don't like is that we can't get buck how we used to because we got kids. We got
Right,
3 kids,
right,
and they can
right.
come in the room at any point, and we don't like to lock our doors because we don't want the kids to feel like
I feel,
we,
no, I
we,
feel
we yeah. So, but other than that, man,
Because kids change the dynamic of the relationship. I feel like these ain't even conversations with people that's married without kids. I feel like kids kind of change the whole dynamic. It's
Cause
kind of harder.
it's yeah, cause we got to deal with our body, the emotions we go through. The do he still love me after I had these kids? Type shit. Like we change a lot. Not even that. Like our motherfucking uh, I forgot how the fuck you call it.
What
Get back.
hormone?
Yeah, our hormones they change. They not the same. That shit changed a lot.
Also, too, it's like when the baby come and the kids, they become like number one because like they need us so much. It's like they always basically hanging from your titty so much, even when you ain't
Nope.
breastfeed.
Nope.
Like
Nigga,
they
even your
I disagree. I
husband,
disagree. Let me give you my
even your
philosophy on
husband
that.
be hanging from your teeth. You be in the bathroom trying to take a bath, and here come your 4 plus your husband. That make it 5.
I'm talking about what Kenya just said, that the kids come first. Nope, I disagree, because
I mean they don't.
the simple fact of the matter is that, put this in reality. Put this in like, I'm gonna put this in for terms for you. So if you don't eat, you pass away from starvation, right? If you don't drink, you pass out from dehydration, right? If you don't do those to yourself first, how can you do that for somebody else?
So what if you hungry? You only got 1 can of beans.
You got to feed yourself first, because if you weak, you need the strength
But
to
then
feed somebody
but
else.
then your kid gonna die.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's
Die.
not what I'm saying. I'm not putting it in that
I
aspect.
mean,
Put the aspect, well, the kids can come first because the parent comes first, that adult comes first in order to take care of that kid. You have to do for you before you do for them in order to provide for them.
I agree with what you said, but however, I'm just saying in the household,
Nope,
it's like
nope,
the
nope.
kid.
Everything. Even when you, even hell no, fuck that. No, no, no. You and your spouse. I don't want y'all to think like I'm saying like I really don't like kids. Like I really hate kids.
Because you know you lie. Because
Y'all
kids
getting
You
gonna
know,
crazy.
I love
evolve
my
on
kids,
kids
but I
gonna
don't
come
like them.
first. So I don't
I
know
mean,
what
I
he
agree.
talking about.
That's true. I
No,
love my kids, but I don't like them.
it's just that I feel like you have to keep your spouse, your significant other, your priority first, because if the kids or if anybody else get in between that builds a brick wall between you and your spouse. So
I
if
agree.
you provide for your kids and be there for your kids and do everything you want to do for your kids because you feel like you ain't had that when you grew up, that's some bullshit, because you pushing me to the corner now, always trying to be there for kids.
Now he
But
right though. He right.
but that's easier said than done when you have the kids that's like mommy, 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 mommy. And it's a difference if, say, for instance, when them kids like mommy, 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 you got the daddy like, nah, what y'all need? No, here, get your me time because I know I'm trying to help you out.
They don't
You
do that. They
so
don't
when
do that.
me time come, you could give me some time. So I'm gonna step up. So I feel like that's what a disconnect is when you got kids all on me every 24/7, and then 9 o'clock come, and now you looking at me. So it's like, damn, you too.
And
No,
then they don't do that, Kenya, because as soon as the kids, they be like, give up, and then they be like, daddy, 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 they go to your mama, go ask your mama. Like y'all send them right back to us.
Yeah, or they sit there and get the yelling. It's a difference.
Yeah.
It's like
but that's the difference. That's the
hey,
difference.
you say you gonna do it, but then now you just yelling at them, and now the kids crying. It's like, nigga, I could have did it myself. Like I could have just did it.
See, that's why the kids always come to y'all, because y'all always babying them versus letting them go be kids and letting them do what they do because you did what you did when you was a kid, right?
Do
Right?
what they do. Y'all let the kids fuck up, and then at the end of the day, we gotta
They
come and
kids.
clean up.
Why the fuck do you buy them toys and all this other do stupid ass shit? For what? For what? It's the entertainment for them. It's not the fact that you want them to have that shit. You want them to be entertained because you probably
Do
don't
you
want to be bothered at the moment.
do you
That's
clean after they
like throwing
done?
a.
Do you clean after they done?
I mean, some
No,
some
no,
I
he
ain't gonna
don't. He
lie.
don't. He does not.
Sometimes I do, but most of the times I make them do that just for them to have responsibility because they need to learn that shit themselves. They need to learn how to clean up after themselves because I can't always do that for them. I'm not always gonna be there for them. This is where y'all fall short because y'all always trying to do something for y'all kids versus making them do it so they can have responsibility of knowing how to do shit themselves, like washing dishes, taking the garbage out, cleaning your room, stuff, little simple stuff.
I know I 100 agree with yours. Like I wanted, I'm the warden around here. Ramel the soft parent. I'm the one who got that. You want that? You better open it yourself. You can't open it. That means you don't need it.
You
I'm
don't.
that.
Nope.
Yeah, but they also they don't. I'm with Marcus. They always daddy, daddy, daddy. They ain't fucking be can you?
What you mean? They definitely be sitting there. Nah, in our household, they really like Ramiro. They like daddy, daddy, daddy because I'm like the warden around. They don't ask me because they know
Well,
I'm gonna say no. They
that's why
like,
I'm a soft one. That's why.
yeah, he definitely the soft woman. Me, I'm like,
Nigga, even if I do say no, they still gonna be mommy, mommy, mommy to me to death.
But that just lets you know we on the same page. We can't detour from what another person said just to satisfy your kids' needs. No, that's confusing them because they don't always keep doing that. That's why they always say mommy, mommy, mommy because they know mommy, mommy, mommy gonna come to their rescue.
Nigga, you too. That's why you be my wife all the time. Because you know, gonna come to your fucking rescue.
Different con-
okay, I can't find this. Dang, where this was at? I
that's
can't get that.
that's different conversation.
Don't
It's
let me
supposed
start
it's
on the
supposed to be that
t-shirts
it's
that you
supposed to
swear
be that
somebody
way though.
stole.
No, it's supposed to be that way. Look, when you get a husband, your husband trumps the kids. Your husband trumps the kids. He come first. It is husband, it's God, husband, wife, kids. They
Yep,
are last on the
Well,
list.
who told you that?
What you mean? That's
that's
in the Bible.
reality. That's
Who told
reality.
you that?
What the
That's
Bible
real.
says.
Go read your
Actually,
Bible again because it don't say that.
come on now.
Can do it not? Can you read the whole Bible? Do it not say that?
That is the order. I can't. I can't. I mean,
That's what the
it.
Bible
Man,
says.
that Bible was handwritten by a man. That's the only
Oh,
reason why
here
I would
she
Ah,
go.
trust
here we
that.
go.
Here
But
she
you
go.
go to church
I
though.
ain't no.
But you go to
That
church though.
Bible was
But
I don't
you
want to
handwritten.
hear
get
that. I don't want
God
to hear.
ain't
Don't
write
get
that
me started,
Bible.
bro. I call my peoples right now and tell them you over here flying.
God didn't. I don't care. Call TC Rufino. God ain't write that damn Bible.
All right.
Okay.
The
See,
white
look.
man wrote
You see
that
the
damn
problem?
Bible and put that in there.
I gotta go against the women on this one. They absolutely right when they say that the husband do supposed to go first. However, I do think that a lot more men need to step up and take a little weight off the woman so she can put you first. Because it's stressful when you got the house responsibilities, the kids' responsibility, like all of this on my plate, and then I still got a husband too. It's like, how can we juggle this together? Well, you take a little stress off me, and I give you what you want, and then we both happy.
Well, I mean, that tends to work too because I know that when we had Riley, I wasn't doing that, and so that's where the whole I'm tired, I don't feel like having sex came in with us. But also, I realized helping you out, right, stepping up and taking care of certain shit and making sure shit done, it actually relieves you and keep you with some leftover energy that you can give me. So it does help when the man step up to the plate and pitch in the right way. It does keep a woman with that. It it keep us it keep her rejuvenated for you. So
It's just being fair because
yeah,
they not just her kids. Shit, they ours too. So
yeah,
I,
yeah,
I I play the fair role, bro.
yeah.
Like she a cook. I don't expect her to wash the dishes because she fucking cooked. I wash
Mhm.
the dishes, huh?
Well, see, yeah, like me, I don't expect her to wash dishes. I expect my 13-year-old to wash
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
wash the motherfucking dishes.
Hell yeah.
Don't you know your mama cook for us?
Lazy.
I
But
mean,
now,
but it's giving you a sense of relief though, because now you ain't got to do it. But now that go back to
Exactly.
what I was saying in the beginning.
Yep.
When we take responsibility or start giving y'all ease from mommy duties or house duties, y'all don't like that shit the way we do it because y'all want to do it the way y'all want to
Facts.
do it. So you see what you
Facts.
just said, Kinga? You see what you
Facts.
just said?
I mean, you caught me up on that one because it's certain stuff that I would just rather do myself.
They don't do it right. They lazy.
Nah, it ain't about doing
But
it
you
right. It's
can't
about
Let
complain.
me.
being
See
in
how you see that?
control and
Right.
you want it done the way you want it done.
Exactly. You want me to
Same thing
help.
about y'all cars. That's the same thing
Yep.
that put it with your car.
Hey, look,
So,
look.
so if I
Why do we
don't,
got two cars? Answer me that.
don't.
Answer me.
So when I
Answer
go
me.
wash the car, I'm not doing it right. So you gonna go and you gonna rewash that and do it the way or you gonna complain about it and go do
You
it the way you
goddamn
want
right.
to do
Because
it.
if I want to pull up to a motherfucking show,
That's
I
the
ain't finna
same
be
thing with
motherfucking
us in
clown.
our house. That's
I
the
ain't finna be
same thing with us
motherfucker
in
be like, oh,
our
he
house.
got streaks in his windows. Them tires ain't shined up. What? You got me fucked up, bro.
That's the
Like,
same
stop
thing with
playing.
our house. You ain't even make the bed right.
Hey, look. Ain't no right way of making no
At
damn
least
bed.
he
Yes,
I ain't
made
it
finna keep
is.
telling you that,
Yes, it
bro.
is. Yes, it
at
is.
least he
Yes, it
made the
is.
bed up. That's the at least he made
Yeah.
the bed up.
Man, the
So
sheets
that's the
not
same
looking
way with
wrinkled
our
and they
house. Y'all the
folded.
same way with y'all cars. We the same way when it come down to our house.
Yeah.
I guess ain't no win-win over here then. Look.
It ain't because it's always gonna be
It's
Oh
gonna be
well, you don't do this right. You don't do it the
I
way
told you
I
that's they
nah.
always hit you with that butt. They always got that butt.
Trying
we gonna
to
work.
tell you, always,
I ain't
always.
say but. I ain't
You
say
didn't
but.
say it, but you added on some other shit.
Exactly.
You did too. You did too. You
We ain't
did
talking
too.
about me. We talking about
That's
y'all.
why I said they said kill you. I said I swear men say but more than women.
We
They
talking
really
about y'all.
because they brought up that they brought up the butts this time. That
Yeah.
was on me.
They
Since
say
y'all
but
say
more
that
than
shit.
women.
Hell no.
Here we go. Watch this one.
With y'all, all right? I love my husband. Like, I love that man to death. I love our relationship. I love what we have built together. I love being his wife. But if anything were to ever happen where we weren't together anymore, I would definitely not do this marriage shit again. I don't think people really understand the effort that goes into having a successful marriage. This shit is not easy. Do not believe that fairy tale shit that you see on TV. Just because you love each other does not mean your marriage is going to work. Love is not enough. It takes patience, understanding, it takes compassion, it takes consideration, it takes forgiveness, it takes selflessness. For the rest of my life, every decision I make, I have to think about how it's going to affect my husband. If you are not willing to have that level of consideration, do not get married. Now, me and my husband have been together for 13 years, married for 11. He knows me better than anyone else on this planet, and vice versa. We're at a point where most of our communication is nonverbal. With all that being said, there's still times where he'll do something and I'm like, this motherfucker don't know me at all. So after all the time and effort we put into learning one another, I'm supposed to turn around and go do that shit with someone else? Absolutely the fuck not. I'd much rather be single at that point. I do not understand how people have energy to do that shit a second time. And of course, this is not to discourage anyone from getting married. Like I said, I genuinely love being married to my husband. But please make sure you understand everything that goes into an actual marriage. Too many people get caught up in the idea of the beautiful wedding that they don't really consider everything that comes afterwards. Make sure you guys are having the difficult conversations beforehand.
I need
Make
y'all.
sure you know their stance on issues that you feel passionate about. I think part of the reason the divorce rate is so high right now is because people don't want to put in the work. They see couples on TV and social media and expect shit to be like that, when in actuality, you don't know what these people are going through behind closed doors. Real marriage is not all sunshine and rainbows, so if that's what you are looking for, do not get married.
So, what y'all feel about that one?
I say it all the time. Tish asked me that question. Type of so if you and Marcus want to be married right now, would you give in? No, I would not. Cause I put all my time and effort into him, and then if we do break up, I said I'm still gonna be dipping that corner, so it don't even.
Like you doubling back.
I'm
I'm
doubling back.
still good.
I'm gonna keep dipping that. I mean, the marriage ain't gonna work, but I'm gonna keep tapping that. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm with her on that one because like the video shit, it give it all. It details it shit. Why the hell would you waste? Why would you want to waste another 10 plus years in another marriage when you already did it once before? That don't make sense.
and
Don't
then
Mm.
make
on top of
at all.
that, people don't fail to realize that that marriage is not a fairy tale. You see what I'm saying? That because you get married don't mean that he's going to change. He's going to still be the same way plus more because you still learning that person every day because that person changed every day. And I feel like some people just get married because they say, "Oh, I'm because of the weddings and the ring," and just to say that they got married, but not even just like, why did you get married? You feel what I'm saying? Then that's where the divorce come in at because you just got married because of those materialistic things and not even want to put in the effort or like that person.
Yeah.
That's when compromise come in, play a big role because everybody in the relationship, the significant others want to be in control. They want to say what's going on. They want to say how it's going on, how it's going down, instead of them coming to a conclusion and figuring out how they're gonna do it together. So that'd be the main reason why marriages don't last. If too many both parties want to be in control, it's impossible.
For I'm gonna say, would I get married again? Would I?
Hell no, look at
You know what? You know what? I'm actually gonna say yeah. I'm actually gonna say yeah. But under the circumstances, and I've said, well, I don't know if I told King this, but only under the circumstances that you are not a broken woman. If you are a broken woman, um, then I will not. And so, yeah, but I think marriage is fun. I like it. I like the whole concept behind it. Again, I like the life partnership thing. So, plus a lot of more stuff. So yeah, I would remarry. Now, would I bend that corner again with King? King already said once we done, she blocking me. We ain't friends no more. She don't
Damn.
fuck with me no more. So I can't even bend the corner no more. So
I
that
feel
shit dead.
you gonna be childish. You
I
gonna be
Not
told her that.
childish,
ain't
but we
gonna
just be friends. If a marriage don't work, what are we being friends for? Like, how the fuck is it you went for my husband, now you want to be my friend? Goodbye.
You
Like,
see?
well, in reality, it worked out like that because when people break up or get divorced, they more closer than ever.
but then
That
it begs the question, why you get
80%
divorced in
of
the
the
first
of
place?
the huh?
It begs the question, why get divorced in the first place? Like, why couldn't we be friends in our marriage?
Well, I can't answer that question.
Cause you was only giving it up once a week, like we some nuns or something.
So
like I
y'all think
said,
sex can be a reason for a divorce?
I'm just playing. Nah,
play a big
No.
role. It play a
Question.
big role.
You
It ain't,
think that
ain't
sex
the
can lead
reason.
somebody to be like, nigga, I want a divorce,
it
or
could be. It could be.
I'm
If
divorcing this.
sex lead to a divorce, that's all the fuck you want me for is fucking sex.
No, it's not. It's that
Really
a
not.
man has needs.
It's
Listen, a man has fucking needs. Y'all can sit here and go weeks without sex.
You
A
have
man got needs. You ain't no man trying to sit here and go no motherfucker. You walk around the house in booty shorts, and you want me to sit here and be horny as fucking no.
But
That's
D ain't
not
got
how
an
that
attitude
goes.
when you find Pornhub in my motherfucking search engine. Like,
You
I make that
exactly,
make sense. Make that make sense,
exactly,
bro.
exactly. And look, that shit don't
Because
even
why
work.
are you doing that if you got a wife?
That shit don't
Because
even work.
my wife not trying to put it out. That's why I ain't finna go out here and go get interested in another motherfucker and then be a double jeopardy. Hell no. I'm finna go downstairs, watch me
Exactly right. The fuck.
possibly screens mirror it to the TV so I get a better image on how that shit works. You know, get some popcorn, some potato chips, and I'm chilling. Shit. If I
If
feel the
I'm going to
urge,
paper
I just feel the
towel.
fucking urge. Don't get mad at me. Don't
Hey,
Wow.
judge me.
hey,
Judge
Marcus.
yourself because you the reason I'm doing what I'm doing.
Hey, Mark, that shit don't even work for my wife. I remember back in the day, I told my wife, I said, I'm tired. I said, I had talked to one of my guys up church, what his name, William, and he was like, well, this is how you get her to give it up. You tell her that you gonna go and you gonna basically watch porn and get and deal it off yourself, and that's gonna make her feel guilty. So I
Nope.
go to King, I'm like, I'm tired of fucking beating my meat. This motherfucker said, and what the fuck? That shit
All
is
that shit don't
it,
work. I don't even
it
say shit no more.
backfired.
I be in my little mode. Shit, man. Hey, look, man, look. I don't want to give all the details now because she gonna be looking for me in the house.
She gonna be like, Arthur, that's what you on now.
Look, right, don't give out the details because then she
Hell
gonna be
no.
spying and shit.
You
Now I'm
go
trying to
catch
tell you, motherfucker gonna be opening all the doors. Can't no doors closed in the house no more.
Hell yeah, sex. I'm trying to tell you, listen, man need it. We needed a nice amount of time. Like I can't speak for every man, but for me, I told my wife before we got married, I needed at least three times a week.
A week. That's all I'm asking.
A
Three
week,
times a
three
week.
times a
And if
week.
it ain't sex, if it's head, I need that like 5 times a week. Cause in reality, that's half stepping, bro. Shit,
nobody's
that's
gonna
half
have
stepping.
time every day.
Shit,
she gonna have to watch
motherfucker. Hey,
dogs and
look,
shit.
look. We human. We human. Goddamn it, motherfucker be tripping, bro.
that nigga a sex fanatic. You're tripping, bro.
Why would
Motherfucker
she,
be tripping, bro.
That nigga a sex fanatic.
Like I said, we can't be going hard, rock solid before we married, and then when we get married, we start pumping the brakes. That shit backwards as hell.
Yeah, that is.
Well, y'all men don't pump brakes on us because before we get married, y'all can last for a long time, but now we married, y'all only go 2 minutes. So what the fuck is that?
You want to know? Why?
That's the
Hold
tease.
on.
That's a
Now you put my
fucking
business
tease.
on
But
front
they
street. You
want
want to know
sex from
why?
a woman
Because
every
your
day.
ass made me wait for so fucking long. I got this fucking urge to rock your fucking world, and I can't because I done waited so long. This shit came too fast. Fuck you mean?
see they go that butt
Bro,
again?
bro.
Right. Listen,
I
what?
ain't
They say
pleased
it more
you,
than
or you
us.
ain't pleased me in 3 weeks. 3 long
You like,
motherfuckers. You know how long
off.
3 weeks is for, man? That's like a year.
Bro,
Bro,
I
that's
used
like
to
a
count.
year. And
I
you
used to
expect me to give
count.
you
Man, he get
17
that shit
minutes?
every day.
Get
That
the
shit don't
fuck out of
only
here.
last for 2 minutes.
Look, I used to count back in the day. I used to be like, King, we ain't did it in motherfucking 3 days, 22 hours. She used to be like, you really sitting it? You damn right. I'm counting. Hell yeah. So I'm with Marcus. Hey, man, what?
But see, also too, I feel like that's something that people need to think about before they get married is that sex will not be the same. But also too, I feel like y'all need to keep that same energy. If you was sitting there being not this type of way before me and you know, got married and you kind of gave me those butterflies and it was always kind of spontaneous, you got to keep that same energy. Just don't think that somebody want to be like, okay, you ready? Let's go lay down. Now we back with the kids. Like,
They don't. Motherfuckers don't even open the door for you. They don't run your bath water. Motherfuckers don't take you out on dates. None of that bullshit. But won't fucking sex every day in head
Hey,
5 times a day.
look. I don't know about the opening doors and making bath water shit. That seemed like some petty shit, bro. Because you was doing that shit before you met me. So stop it. You was opening your own motherfucking door. You was setting your own temperature to your own bath water. So let's not do that.
And
but
then
We're
he
not
was
finna do
beating
that.
you.
We ain't
Probably
finna act
beating
like
on
you
me
forgot how to
more
do that.
before you met me. So why should that change?
You say what?
I ain't
That
hear
nigga
that. Say it
probably
again.
was beating his meat or anything before he met me. So why
Nah,
should that change?
hell nah.
Negative. I'm gonna go.
Because he got a piece
You
of
know, I'm
tatty
gonna
right
go
Hell
here.
from what
nah.
Ramal
That
said in the
shit
beginning of this
Niggas
conversation,
had tit.
in the beginning of this little stream. Hey, before I met you, and you know I was in the streets. You know what was going on. We went to
Recognize,
school together, so
goddammit.
don't even act like you don't know.
he like,
Stop
go
playing. And
recognize.
I
What
had to
happened?
remind Kid, cause she don't
What
know.
happened?
A nigga was a player.
What happened? Because you want no playing, nigga.
I ain't saying I was,
I
but
was.
you know
He
what
said
was
he
going
gonna be
on.
his
Like
meat.
I wasn't do none of that. Like shit, if I needed some came. God damn it.
Okay,
When?
okay. We gonna throw the flag on the flag.
Yeah,
This
because
Hey,
that man lied his ass
everybody
off.
gotta go to
I'm
bed
gonna
at
let
night.
you have that. I'm gonna let you have that, boo boo. I'm gonna let
hey,
you have that.
hey. What's understood don't gotta be explained.
Okay, we gonna talk to them about this off camera.
We gonna leave that one on the table. I ain't getting into that one.
Marcus
Not
funny as hell.
I ain't
thing.
being funny. I'm being real. She be one of the main ones. Be like, he dated all friends. They was all friends, and he dated
Nigga,
all
that
of
was in
them.
grammar school.
Don't fucking matter. Don't fucking matter. Draws was getting gat.
You ain't getting gat in no damn grammar
Draws
school.
was getting gat. God damn it.
That nigga was not getting
Fucking
gat
talking
in no
about
damn grammar
the
school.
bitch was falling from the sky like hell.
That man
Fucking
lied.
talking about.
All of that grammar school that they say it don't fucking matter what you talking about. Nigga, don't
Me.
play with
You
me.
start hopping on bitches at your grandma's house, right? Not at your grandma's house, but in late, in an example. You start humping
Ooh,
when you left home, right?
Okay, we gonna leave that one alone.
yes.
The hell?
Just
Shit.
gonna
That was what at 7, 8 years old. The
Oh
fuck?
my god.
okay, here we go.
Y'all funny as hell.
This is going to ruffle some feathers. American women are not raised to be wives anymore. They're raised to be independent. A man wants a woman who operates in her feminine energy, and that literally means a woman who's a nurturer, who cares, who's supportive, who allows the men to lead, who's submissive. A man doesn't want a woman who operates in her masculine energy all the time. A woman in her masculine energy is a woman who's independent, who doesn't need a man, who doesn't listen, who isn't submissive, who doesn't bring men peace, who doesn't do wifey girlfriend material stuff. Like, no man wants that. A man wants to come home to a woman who's in her feminine energy and who brings him peace. I've been seeing a lot about passport bros, and I'm starting to understand why American men are going outside the country to find their wives, because outside of America, which is a very capitalistic country, the core value is family. So outside this country, the core value is family. That means the mothers are raising their daughters to be wives. That's all what men want, are wives. We don't want someone who's trying to be just like us in a relationship. This is going to ruffle some.
So I got something for y'all. Don't be trying to act like we just want to get on women. I got something for the men too, but are women prepared to be wives? And what is the ideal wife? I mean, certainly I'm gonna say no, women are not prepared to be wives. I feel like what the video said was right on. because a lot of times, and especially like the black household, we are kind of told to not depend on a man, to be, have your own money, have your own this. I remember my auntie saying that, have your own account. Never tell a man how much money you got. Cause that's kind of how they was raised, and they was trying to raise me in that way. So that's just the
Well,
reality. Like,
I agree. I 100% agree with you. On my panel, we talk about shit like this. Hell no. Women are not prepared to be wives. Women have they have a whole different type of idea. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with women today, right? Women think that having a degree, a job, solidifies them as being a fucking wife or whatever the case may be, and it's not. And or even trying to be the man of the relationship. Like, it's not. You're not a fucking man. Stop. You're a feminine woman. You're a woman. Be feminine. Be soft. You get a lot more done being a soft, feminine woman. You'll get a lot better results with a man, with your man, if you be feminine and soft. You trying to be the man and wear the pants, that shit ain't gonna work. And then on top of that, as a wife, you don't cook, you don't clean, you always outside, you ain't giving up the stack. Man, what the fuck? What am I marrying you for? What's the point? If you ain't gonna be a fucking wife, I remember when Kenya was off one. Imagine Kenya cooked, but I remember when Kenya had took a break from working in society. I remember coming home. Kenya asked, like maybe 1 or 2 days. Kenya had no food, and she was in TV. I went the fuck off. Mind you, she cooks, but I went the fuck off. Like, what are you doing? I need a hot meal. Mind you, my wife cooks though, but still, just the mentality, like, babe, I should come home to a meal. I should come home to some food. Not saying that you are my maid or you're. I want you to be my mother, but it's ideal that you're the head of the kitchen. You're the head of the house. So when I come home, I'm expecting you to be on your wifely duties and make sure shit done. And a lot of women ain't doing that shit in today's society. A lot of women ain't doing shit but shopping and running up the motherfucking bills.
I
So
mean, men ain't doing it either. So
here
what you
she goes. You see what I'm saying? It's
you
always the
you
butt.
no no
It's
no
always the
no
butt.
no because you just said you ain't working right now. Kenya working. So do you have a hot meal waiting for her when she done working?
oh,
Hell no.
we ain't gonna stir that pot.
Baby,
No.
baby.
But I'm
So
not the cooker. I'm not the cooker.
That's
so
just
you expect her to work, come home, and prepare food,
No,
and
no,
you already there?
she can do a 30-minute dinner. 30 minutes don't take that
Oh,
long.
we already
come
had
on,
this argument, like
come
a thing
on.
like 2 weeks ago. We had this debacle. We ain't even gonna open them can of beans.
Okay,
That's why
but
I say
look,
they
okay.
We gonna
expect a
leave that where
lot
it's
Okay,
on,
hold
from
bro.
on,
You
hold
gonna
on.
women.
leave
Look,
that.
look.
Like that is
Okay, Kenya, let me ask you a
crazy.
question. As a husband, as a man, you telling me I dropped the ball? At any point have I dropped the ball?
No, you haven't.
Okay, then. So if I ain't dropped the ball, and I'm not saying Kenya dropped the ball, I'm just saying if you in charge of the kitchen, babe, and I love your cooking, shit, I don't want to cook.
That ain't an
I want
excuse.
your shit.
That's
That's
not.
that's that's not an
Well,
excuse.
this my scenario. I agree, but I disagree because it's a sexist thing. Our daddies,
Mm.
our granddaddies, our uncles say, man, don't get married, don't have kids, save your money, don't be spending your money on no girls, no women. But then your grandmas, your aunties, your mamas, uh, whoever I may be, say the same to the young ladies. Like what Kenya said, get a separate account. Don't tell no man how much money you got. It's a sexist. We do it to ourselves.
Yeah, yeah, you got a point. Yeah,
We
yeah,
um we,
you're right.
yeah.
He right about that. Now it is a sick thing because if it should be that way. So I'm gonna double back. It really, and I'm gonna agree with Marcus. It definitely should be a partnership. I was preaching partnership on it, so it should be. It should be we work together as a team to get the job done.
Yeah.
If Kenya is if I'm not at work and Kenya at work, I should have a hot meal ready for her, right? I should have a hot go in the kitchen and cook. Sometimes I might go in there and do it, but a lot of times I don't. So
But
it's
then
not fair.
not even if you don't know how to do it, y'all do it together. She will teach you how to make some good ass chicken and some good fish without just butter, Romeo. You know what I'm saying?
And too, to add to that, just because you didn't cook it don't mean you didn't prepare a meal for her. So if
Nigga,
you
don't
went
nobody
out and
want
bought
no,
some
don't
food
nobody
for her,
want no
I ain't trying to hear
McDonald's.
that. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm not trying to
Nobody
hear
want
that.
no McDonald's, no
I'm
Burger
not trying to.
King.
It ain't got to be
People want
McDonald's
a
or Burger
home cooked
King. It don't matter if you bought the food or you cooked the food. You still got a meal prepared for
Facts,
your lady.
facts, facts, facts.
Food is
I
food.
agree. Yep.
Food ain't food. Kenya don't eat meat, so you think that man gonna go out and get this food is food? You want him to go out
Go
there and
buy
get
her
her some
meat.
damn
Why
burgers?
would he go buy her meat if he know she don't like meat? He gonna obviously go get something that she can eat
Now
Yeah.
to
Ramal gonna go
accommodate
back,
what she
go get
like.
an 8-piece steak. You better work with it.
Like, dang, you wanted some? That's what he gonna hit me with. Dang, I know you ain't chicken right now, so I ain't know what to get you.
Hey,
Like,
it's fucked
Here
up because
go
I
an
just bought an
8-piece.
8-piece Popeyes
Some
yesterday.
mashed
You see
potatoes.
that? Hey, bro, but you see what's going on, right? They not
Mm-hmm.
saying but they
Mm-hmm.
adding all this extra shit.
Yep. Yeah, I know. That's what they do. This is why men be stressed out. We just stick to ourselves because
Yeah, you
always.
expect me to know you so much, but you change yourself up every time. Like, Denise, she's a trier. I like that about my wife. She's a trier. I'm not. I'm more simple. I will eat a fucking burger, some french fries, some hot dogs in a minute. I'm content with that. I will get full. I'm cool. Denise
Mm-hmm.
like pasta, Denise like pizza, Denise like this, Denise like that. How the fuck I supposed to know what you like if you like all this shit? You always changing up what you like.
He like, I don't know what the fuck to get you.
I can't
And
keep
then,
up with that shit, bro. Like
yeah.
chips. Like chips. Like she used to love hot chips. Now she don't really like hot chips that much. She like wrap snacks, little baby chips. This shit don't never end, bro. It don't end. How the fuck I supposed to know
evolve.
what you
We
like and get
change
what you
every
want?
day.
That's the same thing with him. This man love
Bullshit.
Reese's, but say and he love Reese's and peach rings. I bring that. Oh, I don't eat sweets no more. That stuff hurt my teeth.
But
So
you
what
can't
you
sit
want me
here and
to get
say,
you?
but you can't sit here and throw this in the factor that I don't know you or know anything about you. It's not me not knowing you, it's you being extra trying to make it seem like I don't know shit about you when I do. It's just you keep changing your mind about shit.
Nigga, like you don't walk away or mumble up on your breath, and when I bring you something, you like, this bitch don't know me. Like, stop playing, because you do the same shit. Y'all
Oh
just don't
man.
speak it out loud like
Hey,
we do.
Yeah, they
that's true though. That is true. Cause I
Yeah,
do mumble.
yeah.
I walk off saying some shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. There's been times where I done found a little piece of, you know, I don't like that shit. And she put that shit on my plate anyway.
Mm-hmm.
no, I don't like broccoli.
Yep. Now,
Real.
real talk though. I mean, but look, you know what? With all of what we talked about tonight, but this is what makes marriage fun.
Yeah,
It's this type of shit. It's this conversation we having and the ups and downs of it, right? It's funniness in it. It's humor in it. It's good times and it's bad times in it, but it's worth it because it's like you. This is what you get. You get a
Yeah.
good ass, crazy ass partner like this, and you get to do life with this partner doing this type of shit. I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
ideal wife.
You say
Hold on.
what?
What's your wife?
My ideal wife is once I got a fairy tale world. My ideal of a wife is a non-perfect wife, somebody that got flaws, somebody that it's not perfect and it's not gonna always be perfect. Somebody that's gonna fall short at times. So I don't once I get out of the fairy tale world, my ideal partner is just a open minded growing partner. And that's what I got with you. You're an open-minded, growing person. You have matured, you have grown, you have elevated your mind, your emotions. So just watching you grow and be open-minded to just changing in all types of ways, I fuck with that. So for me, yeah, that's my ideal. It's just a non-perfect wife.
Okay, Mr. Political Answer. Marcus, what's the ideal wife?
Being honest,
Uh,
a motherfucker that go get his motherfucking snacks.
yeah, man, get the motherfuckers. Nah, but my ideal wife is I pretty much got my. I ain't gonna say pretty much because that's like saying 50-50. I got my ideal wife. it could be some tweaks and then shit like that. But like Ramal said, ain't no perfect relationship, ain't no perfect wife, ain't no perfect husband. So whatever comes with that comes with that. But it's just shit. It's some variation in that, and that's just only because we two different sexes. You know what I'm saying? We can't think alike because we not. I'm not a woman and she not a man, so I don't expect her to know or expect her to do certain things. It's just that shit. I just want her to be open minded and and do the things I like to do sometimes.
Yeah,
Because
because you got.
I sacrifice a lot of my time to do a lot of the things that she like to do.
Yeah, I think, and that's what you got to understand with men. With men, it's not. We don't have a list. Like we don't come with a list of this is how we want our wife to be. We roll with the punches on how you gonna be. As long as you include us and you make sure we straight, we don't really trip about all that or have this long ass list of we want our wife to be this way, this way. This. That ain't really how men operate. I think that's more so women. Women have this long ass list of I want my husband to be like this and to be this way and talk like this. We don't really give a fuck because we simple. Like Marcus said, you get you give us some food, some in his case, some weed, some sex, he happy. And vice versa. You give me some food, some money, some sex, I'm cool. I don't really need nothing else. So for
Mm-hmm.
us, man, it ain't really no list. It's just just a wife that fucks with us.
So if
Yeah.
I bring you a salad, it's a salad, $20.
He gonna have a
You
whole
gonna be
fit.
cool? So
So,
mama, man, what if
Nah, see that ain't knowing me. She know I like fucking
that
chicken.
ain't
Goddamn it. She know I like some fucking. You got to put some meat on that damn salad. Goddamn
hell
it. Shit.
no. Funny as shit.
So if she bring me a salad with some fried chicken on there and goddamn it some money and some goddamn sex, yeah, I'm happy. I don't. She know that. It don't take much to please me. I'm content. It's
It,
y'all women that ain't. What's an ideal husband? Fuck
it
that.
okay,
take
Ask
a lot.
so
It
women.
watch
take a lot for a
this.
woman to be pleased by her husband.
I got something for y'all. Here y'all
I was
go.
taught how to be a husband. I feel like I was taught how to provide.
Yep.
I seen an example of that, and that's what a lot of men in generations before us was taught. So I mean, you can't really blame. I can't really blame my pops because, again, you can't give what you ain't got. If you taught that being a man or being a husband in the house is just you paying all the bills and making sure everybody's straight, protecting the crib, paying bills. That's it. But as far as like connecting with your woman on the emotional level, having emotional intelligence, understanding different things as far as like how, her mood is and whatever the case may be, and you trying to, move in a manner communication wise that's like productive to the relationship, that's something that I had to figure out on my own.
Because men are not taught how to be wives either. I mean, how to be husbands. Men they supposed to be wives, but men ain't taught how to, be husbands either. Like they said, a lot of men, because even Marcus mentioned it earlier, how his daddy just told him to provide. Like you got to be strong. It's like, how do you really supposed to be a husband if you never was taught? It's a learning curve. So, Quita, what's your ideal husband?
just being him? I mean, I married a little ignorant motherfucker just for him. That's for myself. So, and he one ignorant motherfucker, and then y'all know it. So, shit, that's my idea of a husband. You ain't gotta be perfect. I'm not looking for everything on the list. I like you just the way you are. And
I
if I
got a
didn't, I
question.
wouldn't.
What
But
what
might
makes
miss
me
the
so
something.
ignorant?
What?
What makes me so ignorant?
What makes you so ignorant?
Yeah.
When you don't think about others, like, and you just be like, fuck everybody. That makes you ignorant because you don't see other people feelings, and you just see yourself.
But
So that's the
myself
only
come
ignorant
first, right?
part. That's the only ignorant part about you.
But myself come first, though, right? Didn't we talk about this earlier?
OMG. Now when you have a wife,
Myself still come first, but didn't we talk about this earlier?
no,
And
yourself don't come first.
listen. If I don't address my attitude myself, and I come around you, ain't that me putting the burden on you?
But that's gonna
Shouldn't-
be always because, like I said, men don't pay attention to that. Y'all don't. at all. Y'all rub that shit off on your wives.
We
All
no,
of
we
that
don't. We
what
actually
y'all
do.
talking
We
about.
just don't. We just
No,
don't
you
talk about
don't.
it.
You brush it off.
The way we deal with it is not talking about it. That's how we deal with
No,
shit. We
no,
we
no.
bottle it up,
How,
we close it up, and we don't open it up again. That's how men deal with
no,
the
no.
problem.
How brushing it up? No. How men brush it off is when y'all come with an attitude and then y'all bring that attitude around everybody else and y'all be like, leave me the fuck alone. I don't feel like talking right now and shit like that. That's shutting your wife out. And your wife don't know what the fucking problem is. And then that makes the wife thinking like, oh, it's me. Something must be going on within me for him to feel that way or to act that way towards me. Y'all don't say I'm a babe. I'm not. Ain't nothing wrong. Y'all don't come with not attitudes. Y'all come with attitudes, and y'all say leave me the fuck alone.
I think men attitudes are worse than women. I
They
think
are.
women
They
get close
are.
more
And
than men.
y'all do it so much. Y'all don't know that y'all doing it. That's the problem.
Luckily, I don't do none of that. We can move
But
on.
like I said, my idea of a man, I don't have it because I don't have a list.
So you
I
never had
don't
a
have a list.
Hell no.
you ain't got no list.
I don't have a list because the list. If I made a list, that means I'm looking for that Mr. Right, that perfect man that fits every needs on that list, and
Damn. So
it ain't
you
gonna
just
never be.
said I fit the bill when the time came when the time aroused. You ain't nothing from me.
What?
That's crazy,
What
man.
I do is expect you to
When
be.
I saw you, I was like, I expect her to woo such and such, and you do some of
You
that, but
said you expect me to
you
get
saying it like you
head
ain't got no.
every 5 days, nigga. That's what you
Damn.
and sex every 3 days or every other day. That's what you expect from your wife.
Nah, we talking about your expectations. We ain't talking about mine now. We not trying to throw me under
I
the bus.
I'm giving my expectations. Can you just ask me if I had a list? Which I don't have a list because even if I did have a list, that's making you
So
to
if you
be
don't got
perfect.
no list, any nigga could have swept you up. That's what you're saying.
No, that's not how it is. If I made a list, Marcus, that means I'm expecting you to be perfect, that Mr. Perfect person.
You
So
gotta
you
have
make
some expectations on your list of what type of husband you want, because you just can't be settling for anything then.
okay, that protector. You my protector, baby.
Oh, there we
Let
go.
me go.
That's what I'm talking
You my
about. There you
protector.
go.
You
What the
my
fuck? Why I gotta say all that shit just to get
yeah,
this out of
baby.
you? Damn.
Right. She just sit you in circles
For
instead of
real.
just saying that. Right. You want to provide. You want to protect. You just like, I don't want nothing.
You hear me?
I
No, but
don't need
that ain't what
nothing.
Yeah.
I'm saying is if I made a list, say like if I ain't met Marcus, right? And I'm making a list. And I make that list to say I want him to have a 401k or a fucking 1,200. If he gets 1,200 credit score type shit, or he can't be broke. Some men can't meet their needs. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm asking him to be that Mr. Perfect guy that he can't have no fuckers. Like I'm saying, like if you went to jail, and I'm looking for a man who never ever went to jail a day in his mother life. But you my person and you went to jail. I say, nah, fuck it. You since you went to jail, nigga, I ain't dating you type shit.
I can see what you're saying.
Yeah,
You
so
said you
I'm
I'm
not
just
looking
bullshit with her. I'm
right.
fucking.
So I'm not making a list because I'm not expecting you to be perfect. Either way it go, like you're going to make mistakes with us being married or not. Like you're gonna have that fuck up, and I'm gonna be right there with you to you know what I'm saying, help you fix that fuck up. So I don't have a list.
she said she'd rather die.
Hell yeah, I know she is.
Except going to jail, nigga. I said ain't right.
She like, okay, that's the line there. That's the
I
line.
can't go to jail.
Wait.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
what's fucked up is Mark is like, yeah, I know she is. And then she just slapped Marcus in the face, like, except going to jail. You ain't going to jail. Like, what?
Cause I know for a fact that man ain't going to jail. I wouldn't want him. I ain't want him to go to jail for me. Cause that's like fucking up your life completely. But I ain't going to jail, nigga. I can't.
I'm gonna ask the question before you answer the question, King. Marcus. So the police come knock at the door. They say they got a motherfucking warrant out for
Wait,
Denise.
hold on. Before you answer that question,
You gotta
Denise
shut
did
the
that
fuck
shit
up.
before. I don't even
Shut up.
know if you was there. Denise did that shit before. So before you answer that question, I'm gonna answer it for you because I know where you're going there with that.
Is you going to jail for her?
I'm going to jail. You goddamn right. I'm going to
You
jail
tripping.
because she'd have pointed me out.
You
Pointed me out. The fuck? They ain't even asked for me. She knew why they came there.
You know, Denise saying, yeah, you know, y'all
Oh
sister
my
brothers because
God.
he just alike.
Man,
Snitch.
Listen, I'm gonna say, I'll tell you right now, if the
Nigga, I
police
was
come
young.
knock
They
at the
didn't even
door,
know there was the police. The motherfuckers came in suits, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck do I
man,
supposed to
that's
do?
even
That they was
worse.
the
That's
police.
even worse. They didn't come in uniforms. The fuck? You
Nigga,
don't
did
know
they
who the
take
fuck they
you?
is. You telling them what the fuck? Who I am?
Did they take you?
he said behind the couch, y'all go get him.
The
That's
fuck?
Did they
fucked
take
up.
you? Did you go to jail?
Don't matter.
You
I
alright.
could have. Them
You
motherfuckers
alright,
could have
nigga.
been feds for all I care.
Nigga,
Well,
I'm a grown ass woman now. I know the difference now.
now Kenya, no, I ain't going to jail. I tell you right now, the police come knocking at the door, you better go get her ass. She right
And then
there.
I ain't going to jail. I can't
Hey,
do jail.
look. If you don't know shit, you can't say shit. So you can't go to jail.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay,
You
well,
can't go to jail.
I'll just plead the
You can't
fifth.
be charged with shit that you don't know about, or because they can't prove it.
You right.
You going to jail for Ramon?
Hell no.
Hell no, he ain't going to jail for me. Now, if we had that relationship, then yeah, but he already said he gonna sell me out. So there you go. We ain't even on that type of time. The authority, all this, you every man for themselves.
I'll put some
Only
money in your
how?
book.
Oh, wait. Only how I say if I go to jail for him, if it's something I can get out the next day, they be like, okay, this your first time being in, you can go ahead.
Hell no, nigga, that shit ain't happening.
Me being the nigga I am, I ain't even put in that type of situation because at the end of the day, I'm trying to better her or help her better herself. I ain't trying to fuck up.
So
shit.
she went out and robbed the bank, and they said, "Will you do her time?" She got 5 years. You ain't gonna do. You gonna do the time?
No.
Hey, well, hold on. Wait.
No.
Did she get away with that money?
What?
Did she get away with the money?
Hell no, she didn't get away with the money.
No, she going to jail then. The fuck? Look, I'm going to jail, so we ain't got no money.
Oh my god, y'all ass funny as hell. You gotta answer the question, that they funny. What's your ideal husband?
I mean, my ideal husband is just somebody who just wake up every day and putting our family first and putting me first, and we on the same page where it's like we got the same common goal and we working to make our marriage work and our family work. So that's my
So basically, I'm your superhero.
You're not a superhero, you're a person. I keep you grounded reality, but you definitely you make stuff happen and you do more than I could more than I can imagine sometimes, and I always appreciate it.
That's right. God damn it. You know what I'm saying?
Even though you can't
You see that? It took her one time. You see that?
Man, you already know what you do for me, so you need to
I'm fucking with you, babe. Damn, come on, man. We getting on the show.
Hell no.
You already know. I appreciate everything you do for me, but the only thing you need to do more is when I don't ask.
Did you hear that? But
I should.
She said, "I appreciate everything you do for me."
I saw it coming before she even said it.
Yeah. That's the only thing because I don't ask for anything. So being surprised with coming in the house with a gift or something here or there, it should be like, okay, let me think about my baby for once. Because I don't ask.
You gotta give me reasons to surprise you with shit. The fuck? We ain't gonna keep talking about I'm gonna do for you and you don't like doing the shit I like doing. Hell no. Stop that shit. That's that stipulation I told Kenya earlier.
Right.
Gotta go.
How do me sucking your little wee wee every 5 days after a motherfucking week and not get a gift? No, you should gift me and then I maybe think about sucking your little wee wee.
Why you gotta put that little LIL in front of wee wee though? Like, come on, man.
No, why would I say you?
The wee wees you talking about is upstairs.
No,
bro.
you need to keep
Cut
that off.
shit out.
You need to keep that off this topic because I'm not telling the whole world about your little wee wee.
Hey, y'all funny as hell, bro. I swear to God, y'all funny. Y'all is hilarious.
I really appreciate y'all tonight. I needed this.
Bro, y'all is funny as hell. Y'all got my jaw hurting, bro.
He funny as hell.
A little more gifts, a little more sucky. And
hey, but look though. See this, but this was needed in relationships though. This is the playtime, the entertainment that relationships need because if you always working, you need to make time to, you know what I'm saying, buckle down and
have fun
each other
and enjoy your
have fun.
partner.
Exactly.
Yep.
This what relationships don't do, and this is why marriages crumble.
Yep, and that's why I said this was a good idea to have us on here because Kenya, because you get the people that watch it get to see that marriage don't have to be serious.
It
It
don't.
don't have to be this straightforward, serious, you know, cookie cutty type shit. Like it could really be just you going with the flow, enjoying your partner, and y'all, you know, y'all gonna have hard times, y'all gonna have good times, but y'all gonna have fun, y'all gonna get through it, and y'all gonna keep rocking out. And so that's what it's about, man. And that's why I like it. That's why I enjoy it. I have
Yeah.
fun. I
And
have
the
fun in
most
my
important
marriage.
part is getting through certain
Yep.
situations. If you can
Yep.
get through some small shit, you can definitely come across get through some big shit.
Yep. 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 So that's what it's about. That people need to understand that marriage is fun. Stop running away from it. Stop shying away from it.
Yeah, and stop
And
listening to other people's experiences because
yep.
somebody else's
Yep.
experience might not be yours.
Yep. Facts, bro. You hit that shit on the head. Facts. Yep.
How long y'all been married?
This upcoming March 7th will be 7 years.
Nigga, you said a little bit too long, nigga.
Hey, me and anniversary dates and shit like that don't. We
Okay,
know
so
this.
look, I'll be forgetting my
We
son's
know
birthday.
this.
Shit.
Man, I be trying to remember my daughter's birthday.
That's what I'm saying. Shit. So I get it. But how long y'all been together? What, 12 years? 12,
About
13
12,
years?
13 years, yeah.
Damn, boy, y'all been together a long ass time.
Yeah.
Your anniversary coming up too.
March
Right.
7th is the day we get. No, March 7th is my birthday, and March 8th did that purposely so I wouldn't forget. That's why I never forget. March 8th is my anniversary, goddamn it. So I wouldn't forget. For real,
You
for
know,
He
real.
like shit, right back to back.
Man.
Hey, that's crazy you say that because Kenya's birthday March 27th and our anniversary March 24th.
That's crazy. That's
So
crazy.
right
Now
there,
you will
yeah,
never forget. Now you
yeah,
won't be put under the bus when they be
yeah.
like, "Oh, when's your anniversary?" So. March, woo woo, wow wow. That's not niggas
Facts,
give you. God damn, what
facts,
the fuck you talking about?
facts. And that's
we
crazy.
might
And
to run this back.
that's dope though. Look, y'all celebrating y'all's, and we finished y'all's in March, and ours in March too. We celebrating ours at the end of March, 1 year.
We
So
made
yeah,
it on you, y'all.
We gotta
We
plan a
made
trip then. We gotta plan a trip then. Shit,
we
me
did.
and
man,
a
And
couple.
that's crazy because
for
that one
real,
year be the
bro. We gotta
toughest
start
year
doing
Real.
ever.
married couple shit.
You hear me? That'll be
That
dope.
1 year when you get married be the toughest year ever. That
Man,
let
I'm
you
trying
know
to tell
you
you,
in
dude.
it.
Oh, we
I'm
living.
Cause you gotta go through a lot of adjustments and shit. It
Yeah, and
ain't
that's when
just
the
the fact
devil
that
try you. The devil try you that
hell
first year.
yeah. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
we had what? We had like I think we had about 2 or 3 big ass arguments that we
yeah.
looked at each other like, motherfucker, I'm about to kill you. So yeah.
Squared up like somebody ain't gonna make it out of here.
Yep.
Man, I'm
Yep.
trying to tell you.
Yep. I'm
Tell
trying to
you,
tell you,
man.
look, one argument, I swelled up on her, and you know, you put your finger in somebody's face, but you don't touch him. That
Right.
motherfucker swelled at me like, motherfucker, I'll knock your ass out. Look,
That
I'm
was
back
him.
up. I'm like, you hit me. I ain't hit you. I swiped your hand. No, you put your hands on me.
What was
Yeah,
that
that was
movie? What was
Morgan.
that
See,
movie? He
we
was
was
like, "You touched me?
arguing.
No,
We was
I ain't touched
arguing
you."
last week. The
Yeah.
motherfucker shoved
That
me. I
shit,
pushed his
yeah.
ass
Yeah.
towards the closet real hard. Like, nigga, you ain't gonna touch me.
Yeah.
For
I'm
real.
trying to tell you, it be like that. But you know what? Afterwards, man, we calmed down. We able to get back on track. And that's the thing with me and Kenya. We've been together going on 6 years, so we don't stay mad at each other. It's like once we get into it or have that argument, we get right back cool.
Because what's
It'd
the
be like
point of being
whatever.
mad at each other for? Like, what do you
Yeah,
gain from that? You don't gain
yeah.
shit, but
So do
fucking
y'all come back and
stress and
apologize?
heartache.
Do y'all come back and apologize? Like, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, who's the apology? Who's the
We
one that's
don't see, like, I'm gonna speak for both of us. We don't really apologize. We just shit feel like if they in the mood again, just go be bothered with them a little bit. You know? Shit, she'll be
right?
upstairs, I'll
Look,
be downstairs, and we into it. I can't say sorry because I know I was wrong, but I don't
yeah,
want to be wrong. You know
right.
what I'm saying? For
Hey,
real,
that shit makes sense like a motherfucker.
man.
Give me my train of thought because I apologize.
Yeah, Kenya not the apology. She don't apologize at all. It be me. I'm the one that come up to I'm sorry. She be on some what I'm apologizing for. That's Kenya.
No, that's Marcus be like, my phone got too hot, y'all, so I can't do it. I'm gonna make
That's that Android shit.
Nigga, I got an iPhone. But he be like that too. He be like, he don't even apologize. He be like, man, get your stupid ass up, man.
That's his way of saying, I love you. Get your stupid ass over here.
Yeah, like he don't even say I'm sorry.
No. Hey, that's dope though, man. Look, y'all got, you know what I like though? Y'all got y'all own unique dynamic way of loving each other. And it's y'all way. And then can't nobody come and interrupt or say y'all loving each other wrong, because that's just y'all way. I think that's dope as hell to have look for y'all to let us in on that and to see that. That's dope.
I tell his ass, I be like, you'll be IB. People will be arguing.
It makes sense. It's funny, but it makes sense.
It do though. It do.
You cool, right?
See, now with me and Kenya, it be Kenya get quiet, and I come in there. If she give me that, what the fuck do you want type of energy, and I'll be like, I'm sorry, man, I don't want us to do this no more. I don't want us to argue no more. And then she be like, all right, cool, we cool.
Hey, don't get me wrong though. You had them arguments where like y'all really be pissed at each other, and neither one of y'all want to come forth and make amends and shit like that.
Yeah.
So you will feel the need to or have the courage to step up and be like, I'm sorry, baby. I never this woo that I want to be this, and
but you gotta remember that they only said that because they don't want to be.
Hey, that's what I said. You gotta have the courage.
Because you know, she feeds you, so you like, damn, we gonna apologize real fast.
I'm trying to tell you, look, you got
I want something tonight, so let me go ahead and say sorry.
Yeah, you got to, man, because you know, shit, you gotta just step up and do it. I remember one time King was so mad at me, I went and cooked that as a steak. That motherfucker was like, you only cooked the steak because I was mad at you. Like, what the fuck? So what? He'll be like, you want something to eat? Only ask me that because you know food is my weakness. And then he be like, all right, okay, then we get to talking night. No, nigga, I'm trying to call me. Hey, that's how it be though. That's how it be.
Be like that. You choose that. That's a mechanism of us getting back right.
Yeah. That's all it is. We got everybody got their own way in their marriage and how they apologize and how they get over shit. So I think it's dope, man. I think tonight was dope for people to see that.
We're gonna have to run this back with some other couples too. I love y'all.
Hey, but on that couple 3-3 we really need to do that. We really need to
look. If y'all talk about
not only because we talking about it, bro. Our fucking anniversary's in the same month.
Don't do it. I'm gonna have his ass over there like Gina had Martin, nigga. I'm go sit your ass in that.
Look, no, y'all. If y'all coming down here for spring break, that's what I'm saying. Like y'all come down here, we can really kick it and have some fun, man. For real.
Yeah. Hey,
well, we're gonna have to run this back. Probably I'm gonna let y'all know when. But I thank y'all for coming on. We're gonna hop off because we've been on here about 2 hours. I know y'all about time. Got these kids.
I know my pizza about cold in the morning. If I gave my pizza away.
You want a pizza?
You want a pizza?
Let's get up out of here.
Y'all already know. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and tell a friend and tell a friend. Remember to be grateful, be thankful, be blessed, but most importantly, keep thugging it out. Peace.
All right, y'all.
See y'all.